Anti Paris Saint-Germain Yamana Fe Yamatuaso. If from Australia live from Facebook in Tubana Fe, when you like it now, what's enough? What a comment now, area tour and so ultimate Ama and Anopay, Ekama and so Ayapana. A question, your question is and you now over Facebook and so enough. What like it now, send out a comment. There are two questions, and you be sound and Anopay. Now, Jenny Kind. Sebison say Nyami Antuma ayatene Kemsa Aba French UEFA Champions League no between Club and Fadi Sadia PSG Ade ayata club Savani say atia ya Paris Saint-Germain ane Pamunchi ekem no from attack and about very dangerous and anarchy two teams no one more attack and about very dangerous PSG of the Saletway Quarascaria Osman Tembele, Bamunchi of Hurricane, Luis Diaz, and Michael Olise. You have question number 2. You have a Premier League, on the Tisavo Player of the Year, and Sumu, Intewe.
Bayern PSG attack this season near Bayern for now, no competition, Bundesliga and Champions League, no more attack in Super, one attack and a D, but Biaka, Intimidate this evening, dear. Attack ya may be dangerous. Them empire by an attack, no.
By an attack,
by an attack, very deadly.
That's a PhD.
Yes, as if you for careful. Ubi attack is sharp, but by an sharper. Yeah, yeah, maybe yes.
PhD is sharp.
By an sharper. By an attack, I feel from the deadly. We are deadly. So, team in what they attack this season. Team in what they attack.
Okay. So Omudi
name Olise Luis Diaz Hurricane obi ehun Omudi ano so omuni nipa ba ko gira box mu obi bia nenam dynamic.
Okay. Now Premier League Player of the Year no 187
to me de menya enka Bruno nje yeah enka Bruno da Silva Bruno Fernandes nje
okay
Bruno mana o ye ne de ano tin.
Okay, but I see a power 025 780 025 780 my intewe one more attack and about very dangerous Yami Antuma Nachi PhD buyer now for Premier Player of the Year no why NNG. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Katongo.
Nature would the enemy to be an Adiyia for the
yeah, Katongo na imene bed nanso nimsa PSG defense and yes and Bayern defense. It's a Bayern. On one attack and the moon said that you could most because the PSG defense now ready. The Bayern defense is the South from Canada. One of you. I won't have the assassin and then of PSG defense. Or management attack in the car. Okay. But you manage the answer here. The young company will be a simple. I look for young radio for one exactly as your first time. What would you know? Man, just here, and back a mount. The end of the day, desire, but when I come a Halan on one of it.
Halan and come on, but dear way, Halan and come. One more competitive for Halan and Canadian Council. I say, good, hello. That's what the that's as into
that I'm for attacking a sharp and PSG for the second one, Premier you know, that's
why? Dear boy, no talking more about you. I am Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, they can rise. Why?
Okay, Fernandes.
Okay, Martin, but I see you. We are moving to 250. Hello.
Good morning.
What boss? Majodi.
The empowering because we don't mind include.
Interesting.
We can the more senior you might be a more Magana, my name, my main, and I mean, sure. They make an essay, me come a buy an attack, you know, and I create PLB and so come blue around it.
Okay, that's what I see. Power 02578 and 666. Premier Player of the Year. Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Deacon Rice, man, it is a now for Champions League. I'm not to manage one more attack and a very dangerous. Live on Facebook, AITFM. On Facebook, on YouTube, AITFM, and also Adiyia TV. Toba Sembiano, and also a bit media. Now, we enjoy and so Mami for we na fe yenim komo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Katongo. Eki dinjima zala.
Wana we into it.
Meri kan me bo baso adwumaden awe. Attack and then come Bayern. The listening hurricane na the girlfriend of untouchable. Ni player EPN player of the year and the Bruno. So I say akwa adwuma akwa na ye. Ono no why this one go uncham do. Why no the mamuda de lunda da bio jina me misho.
Yakubu so council ho na afi enwa sema no nti wana bo na yetene kana ye yamna fie na yebeti fie enkomo so ewum na yehwese komoni na no eno so be sakoma message sem na ye 02578666 025789 6666 na jema meti enkomo so yamna fie me sama yi mic free mo rather you be kunipo yamna fie na fe yebeti fie nkomo skama tu de mama say sim na ebe ya botani akinka de king of local news bi ya bako bi mama ken what
sao
anya tu
king
of local news
sao
we ajuma
akanga
edu Friday so as aja boso
is it
response every manager
debut
okay we are to response there bye so manager to me bo abaso nkwa dia manager ne progress manager ne pay for bo abaso dia no perfecto efa ai efa ya o nyametiase so see you and then you way you hear the bedi tell him jina so
sa na me ba me de me see pon ya me di wechi
and by na here sa atakwasi dey yo superstar
super
obi de be so mu huska
sa
no kada for de be so mu huska
na super ko fe say no am fe ne so am fru na super
adwansa akwayira
super ye pon ye ba hu
oni eche bia no yira ayira
wo de ma de onyira
ayira
na no ba ya me ye ne ho adwuma na
kokumasa akwayira akwasa kokumasa ba ko bra ko hwadu na ma cha
me je ne ho adwuma na na nka bi na me che no kote so no
una sa na so na sel
che ne ko bre kan afrikane me bronfumpa
na ikura no na bobo na ni na katikati na mso bra boa ni mani kumtas ma hwe
classic wo anhye me ba kokora
sa
me si me di fini ye no
How should you buy a house? Because you madre. Okay. And I'm no way out for what?
Debbie.
Is that what you are about? Sir, I'm the new one. Okay. I'm the tea. My baby, tell me what I call. I'm this is a new one. My ability is my company. Who about? I never feel like. If you go. Alright, you will feed and cook with your fee and come on. Name fair fishing in Amrana, BBA so and ya come here, dear. 96.9 show your live. Oh, Facebook, and show your bar. Oh, boy, dear, 96.9 Shema. Oh, bar like comment na washe na do se na be ya hunu aso bo no so benya bia hwe na bibia so aye kama say wan join Facebook no dia e be ha me ye papa be say video so ma so benya bibia hwe ama bibia so aye kama YouTube no e Adiyia TV ni nyina bibia di damu live ye hye na se uni say no a e Black Starlight U17 no e ko boy yonko fa kansie e ye Cote d'Ivoire mo ne the Black Elephant e ko boy na e wie game no na Black Elephant abo Black Starlight e ka no e mienu a Black Starlight Antimanti Akanemo Adabraka on the 30th so game back because on the two friendly match and I Black Elephant for e bo head of AFCON e baso na bibia so aye kama of yewuram e Access Band Division 1 League after match week 27 no na fa table ne go na bibia nya kama ye sha ase free zone 3 Senator Port City na edikan 61 points on the wa qualified dada no to so na Simpa F1 e 49 20 visa 48 West African Academy Wafa eto so ye na 44 points Home Stars eto so num 41 sa suna True Democracy eto so nsia 39 points Interlies 37 Great Olympics 35
Accra Lions etoso enwotwe 33 Accra Lions and say Accra SC 32 FC Nania 32 Golden Cake 32 Okwa United 32 na God 31 Golden Warriors etoso Dunum 29 Great Ambition twa to kra ono 11 points on zone 2 Senate FC Ashanti Gold ono so qualify oko 58 points no didi kan Ebusua Drafts 47 Otosumeni Swap Fidelity 45 Sahi All Stars omoto also 9 44 Future Stars enum 42 Rose Park 41 Rapak Academy etoso yensia 39 Kimfeza 37 Sky FC 36 New Edibiase 33 Airborne FC 32 Soccer Intellectuals 32 Emina Sharks 30 Police National 28 and a second 11 wise 28 UCC Youngsters Etwatwa almost 23 points on zone 1B say and I DBB United on qualify for the playoff with the kind 60 points Sansuna Kwasiame Ocheme Academy etoso ayemi 44 Victory Club Warriors etoso mensa 43 points Doma Unity etoso 940 Wamna Former Warriors enum 40 points Temati anasa Techima Liberty Youth etoso ensia 38 Bekuma Arsenal enso 30 anasa 28 and Lagos Cities etwatwa on so 14 zone 1A say enatie Tamale City edikan ewaye 55 points enti playoff no on DBB United and ebebo honum where Tamale United RTU etosumenu 47 Sankara National 36 Yape United 32 Boga All Stars 30 Northern City 29 and a TF Exponential etwatwa almost 26 points top scorer chart ni say ena honsam tie uramo zone 1 William Adu esina kan edema Doma Unity washe 23 goals Fuseni Zakaria Techima Liberty Youth washe 20 goals Kamel Mohammed Suleimana ewa Northern City 19 goals Abdul Fattah Salifu ewa Mighty Warriors 15 goals and a Kodentri ewa DBB United ya also washe 14 goals zone 2 Nicholas Ampeku ewa 13 goals osina kan edema Emina Sharks John Amwa Rose Park 13 goals Rafael Ankama Ashanti Gold 12 goals Samuel Kofi Osei ewa Swap Fidelity 11 goals Godfrey Deshawn Ebusua Drafts washe 10 goals Uramo zone 3 Junior Kezi Kobla ewa Port City washe 14 goals Buachi Kofi Yado Home Stars 10 goals Samuel A. Osu ewa Simpa F1 10 goals Iran Sapo Wafa 9 goals and Abdul Mohammed Maswood ewa Atrant Visa also ashe 8 goals ewa honum inti eno top scorer chart edema Access Band Division 1 League no and Adiyia kama no wura friend say odeno apia ni bombshell watuja no ochema FC Ashanti Gold offer no mo qualify ba Ghana Premier League no omo Ashanti Gold SC omo tifie omo nya mo Premier enti no omo de FC Ashanti Gold Air4 ebekọ court na odin common say na oche ni nsemu.
The problem is that omo as go gradino dano ekokoto ekoko de din ebe je from so ekoko because my document in na ebe se wo enter say oh yeah on the only couple for as good as the contact you almost was a year of money floor no more go for the car no e dia kokko ya malo esa omudi huduma soon the rest of woman I say woman find so much as good dinner so as good no mu so e mbakwa mo no e ne kwanso go pass for register no e register for no e twen komo be be for din komo e ne kwanso ite e ko da say I say woman for that Omaba, my zoom with the abo, a single no. Or what would mean a Premier Team 5? I'm not for that day. That's all you want. But the being a Catano in contest in contest. You look at them, so much want them.
No, what I cook water, one.
And then they may have to and go to the media.
At who's you open for set or my food.
That's right. No much want them.
But so once a racial general, it's me. I'm not quite more Edino. I took it.
Then I raise a woman for a good estimate. One of a woman doing the say, raise a connection one way.
Oh, no. To say on air, so uncle year connection, an indictment. So,
Owura first order ho apia ni eni Ash Gold owner and I tell say obesi omo okwo say omo iso mu din na we na ye supporter ba ko first say Owura Kumante oye Ash Gold supporter kese pa Ghana na ochema o say FC Ashanti Gold o for ene Ashanti Gold SC difference be na wom omina team ba ko je omo qualify there eno asembe na wom yentie e Owura Kumante orso nkoma odie oni
this Owura Kumante truly Asango Sporting Club supporter and now supporting FC Ashanti Group. The difference, you can see this one. This is Asango Sporting Club. You see the elephant.
This is the old one.
Yes, this is the old.
This is the old
Asango Sporting Club, and this is the FC Ashanti Group 04.
What's the difference?
The difference is that we have true logo. This is a sporting club.
Okay.
Formerly Goldface.
This is the one that has been back.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the promotion one.
Okay. The one that just gained promotion
to the Premier League.
Let's look at the difference. Is it the same color? The same sponsor.
The same sponsor.
The same sponsor.
Yes.
There's the same batch, or the batch is different.
The batch is very different.
What's the difference?
This is see where the ball is.
The ball is up.
And
okay.
This one, the ball is down. And the slogan is that this one, when you say Osman, say Abuakase, and this one you say Adansman, Osman Adansman Koso.
Okay.
You see, that's the difference.
Is it the same owners?
Yes. No.
But the same supporters?
No, different supporters.
Yeah.
Nti ene Owura Kumante ana ote se ni nyina na team ba ku ntino ehu bia nhye da hia se Ashgold aba on betwe na twetan sei na Owura ye fen se Krobohene na Owura anase na ye fen se Asa Akompani ono ye tachiman man hene na ochemu a ne mema no antimi anya ne tachiman traditional area no se ampem da kwa ladies etimi aboa na so mo agye Women's Premier League na o say your boy man abasi ye papa na so mo di team na eba ye tachima traditional area no mo support man no ema bibibia so no eye kama pa ye honom na report eba say eye kotokwa branch vs Hubejau South Africa eye club e face Orlando Pirates e de eye bid ama kotokwa say omunya eye Hubejau a omo pere ye papa na eye ska omo de koe no eye $25,000 ena omo submit e de ama kotokwa say omunya Hubejau a omo ba be fana se oba be sia kan e dia me Orlando Pirates o we South Africa and e kakra if you oba e do to oni kama honom na Ghana Premier League match we tell we uni say over the weekend and I said Dominic Frempo ye na e ba so netino ye ntimi amfa ma so ntine weekend e na match we 31 no ya postpone do and I say ye the match we 31 e ba nti match we 30 no de ye be fix date na say ya bo no hye na say e na e be ye 11 wonders e be boy ye be Chem United 3 p.m. and e Friday was Suedo Stadium Vision FC e be boy ye Suedo All Blacks e we Saturday and so na ni a J Sports Complex e honom and again be ba so shall so say 11 wonders game no any be Chem air live e wo TV onua TV ani TV3 e be air live media ma any bibia no Gold Stars into way e Western Derby and I ba so enya fadi agokro 3 p.m. e we Takwati ne Stadium Ho United be 3 p.m. e de teye Bekum Chelsea Nations FC 3 p.m. Obo de teye House of Folk South Samatex and Baseke Holy Stars be 3 p.m. Calera United and Young Apostles e be Adriana FC e be de teye Heart of Flyers na Buan Park and Dreams FC e be fie we Tuba AstroTurf e de teye Asante Koroko and we Ghana Premier League match with 31 eba so over the weekend and media go kama pedia what is say no am and am be story bi di mo say ye CAF and I say GFA president o we say Edwin Simon Okreku at the bid e come CAF say omo pese Ghana e host U20 AFCON eba so in the year 2027 na report eba che say okoye ket ES Okreku e ni page a FIFA and I say CAF Adiyia 2027 AFCON eba so no U20 boys no Ghana and ebe host to and kakra if you on eba no Owura your friend say John Ansa on Gaka president no obedi kom ochema your local league na ye say quality enim quality ni no hey quality e we league nim papa person say Ghana your league one of the best e we continent so yenchi Owura your friend say John Ansa man odi nkomadia for local league no say we quality pa e we league nim oni.
No, if I recollect 2022 we have one player from Kotopo and one from House of Folk who were fully local based players. During the qualification, you realize that there were some who were also given opportunity leading to the qualification to 2026 World Cup. We have some few months now to go to the World Cup. A new coach has been appointed. I don't know much about his plan, but I'm of the view that he might consider doing same or even more. The local league, sometimes we complain about not being the best. But if you look around us in this continent, we are among one of the best. And so I think that there's so much room for improvement. My clubs too have to play a major role in improving this sense. You go to some venues and you could see that there's much work to be done. They start, and then instead of improving upon it, either it's static or they don't even bother about thinking of improving upon it. It all boils down to giving them confidence to do much.
League one of the best on your continent. So now coach Prosper Nate Ogun according come out now coach HMA ono na osi sunu se obe coaching na any dream pass one day obenya national team bi ba akochi na mra your friend say omra me coach Blast Talent no na na ho ye papa na ni gie ye ntie coach Prosper Nate Ogun at the time o ka say na any dream say onya national team bi a obe coach na ebam so e de man no oni.
One of the greatest moments in my life, actually, one of my dreams was to coach any of the national teams.
Wow,
so
that's amazing.
When the FA, led by the president, engaged me to give me this offer, I saw one of my dreams in coaching to have come true. So I passionately took it with a lot of devotion, a lot of dedication, a lot of focus. So when I resumed office as the coach on the 1st of August, I had a meeting with the technical staff and the players, and I made them understand that I've come with a lot of passion, a lot of dedication, and a lot of self-belief, knowing very well the fact that Ghanaians love their football, and so we have to be committed in what we are going to do. So qualifying the team after 8 years of not being there, which is uncharacteristic of Ghana, it's a huge joy to me. It's a huge honor to me, and it's a huge pride to me. But then, do you know the key thing there?
No.
It has humbled me.
Yeah.
It has actually humbled me because what I saw in La Côte d'Ivoire made me understand that football at the club level is different from football at the national team level.
Wow.
The dynamics are different.
Everything different.
Very different. Very different. The organization, everything is very different. What I saw at WAFU was an eye-opener to me in terms of how things are done. I've been a coach of the Galaxies before. I was an assistant coach. I've been there before. I was in the head. By now, I am the head. And
you should have.
And a Black Starlet coach, Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun, and Otis Odikona, and also no season, no Bob Rough, was known in Born Boy, no family pressure. Na maame na wan pena mana mobo ono wase uko tamana uko SHS no na efe na Marco van Basten odu college so na bi ni fe ni Cristiano Ronaldo tino ni ball no pese obobo okonim na mo family pressure and my amei wantimi amobo a oye coaching yentie Prosper Nate Ogun semra osi so no na ko pese obobo pa na mum family pressure ntia wantimi amobo.
The drive to do what makes me happy. Actually years down the lane as a child, I wanted to be a footballer.
Oh, yourself?
Yeah, I wanted to be. I was a fine footballer.
Oh, you were? What position did you play?
I was a centre forward. Then back in secondary school, I was called Van Basten.
Oh, Van Basten.
in the days of the great Marco Van Basten.
Van Basten, oh, great.
You can
I can imagine. Yes, I can.
The quality that I brought onto the field. Yeah. And then at college too, I was called Ronaldo.
Oh, wow. Which of the Ronaldo is that?
The Brazilian Ronaldo.
Like somebody told me the real Ronaldo.
So I was actually a very good footballer. Aspiring to be a professional footballer, but then family pressure didn't allow me, especially from my mom. So I decided to drop it and make my mom happy. But then I kept playing football whilst in college. After college too, I kept playing football. And then I remember one of the days I went to my former college and I met my PE teacher. He asked me what I was doing and I told him I was playing football. Wow. But then too, I was also the regional coach for Eastern Region, GS, under 12. Oh, wow. At the time.
Black Starlet coach and I say Odin Commoner and they say general air manager and I say general director where friends say ya amp of anchor bedding come no say what cap on baby Ghana but then Rhode Island university a friend say your friend say vibrant and I say vibrant university and Ghana ekwakoda no Odin Commo kakra say hotel na ya salete ya ma ya Ghana say ekwakoda hono a good hotel ebe boama boys no bibia aye kama pa yente NSA general director we first say yaw amp of Ankara away hotel Ghana ye kwakoda or wake up on say oni.
Yeah, need to congratulate Bryan University and Lady Denta for coordinating, and indeed all the Ghanaian counterparts. This is very important. I'm sure we know the history of Rhode Island in terms of the artistic favor, the restaurants, the nightlife, the tourism, but sports and education. And I think this would be a great venue for the Black Stars. They will prepare very well. That's one thing. Very hospitable. And this is Ghana's 5th World Cup, 20 years after Germany 2006. So we would have learned a lot in those past World Cups. So this time around, the FA would know exactly what we want, what we don't want, and having Bryan University being the home of the team makes sense, makes it easier. I'm very happy that this partnership and collaboration has been concluded upon, and I look forward to a very exciting, countdown and tournament itself. Important.
And more friendly match Wednesday 29th April ede tie yensu upon fidelity na ese bibia so aye kama primary coach yenye na emfa nseni nyina nsi na ye wabofo different angle from na Katongo GH emfa mono ne mu nseni nyina emma bibia nye kama mento ncha kese pa emfa ma ye bra Frank do na fa Sampaduku Cypher ele boys nyina mu nyina mo dress dan a obi adwa ni show kama hey Adiyia 96.9 yemfa mo kwa mono ne emra
well I say you pa ya koma na niano na fe ya do latest ni ina no enso timi e de apa enso kama ye pa so timi e de ma quick kwa message si ni na afi ma meto aso kanfo we say good morning chairman Katongo when a question of the day I think Pamunchi attack is very dangerous than PSC attack tonight and Bruno Fernandes should emerge as the player of the year where a first messenger what if he entrance so at the we say Bruno Fernandes all the way maybe that if you question another message and so at the empire I was a special good morning to Mr. Katongo and the first something you and your guys are really doing a great job for the question of the day I suggest PSG going to have a dangerous attackers due to their speed rate of their forward players over Bayern Munich and Bruno Fernandes will deserve the player of the year. It's me Aloska and so the fee Kofiasia and one in the message and so to me at the empire and so now, once I say, good morning, Katongo. More update on Real Madrid, but the player of the year at the English Premier League should be emerged for Declan Rice because Arsenal have really suffered for 10 seasons. Bruno Fernandes and play well, but a best player without any trophy does not deserve anything. Hey, sir. One also it here, one also ultimate at the Empire, and so I don't know. I mean, your park was here, and a park was here, and to just say. PSG attacking very dangerous tonight. We'll say, good morning, Katongo, on the team of the day. Come from Bamunchi, and would deserve to win the player of the year. And so, Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva. Well, Primani Adifi, Wamana 4 another messages. So, and so, at the Empire, and so, Kama, Ayapa. Mammy, you question any few. One saying, good morning, Katongo. Listen to live at Trouble. When the concern of the day, I'll go for Bruno Fernandes. as a match, as a player of the year, and the PSG attack is more dangerous than Payamunchi attack. One also Netia, one also Empire, and so and the young camera, your camera, Fiaba to us, and say to me, quick, your camera, Niaba. Some million to cinema. When you been so.
Plane mode is on.
For one like him about call, more like him, you're like a good one. Also, met me like. I'm someone at me, Yalina. And some men on a pay, and some men are partner in front of him. One much is over some maybe a Paxinina, and come at you with a prayer. Yadding and some men pay him saying, I'm here tomorrow. I don't know, Kino, over to my dear, some men say, you were fat some years later. I was some maybe I don't say your prayer, not from them to Abasinina, and I'm here tomorrow, no, Kino, or some men to my dear Paxinamo before I tell you them, Anwa, when we come to Sabiano, and your prayer, some men person here. What is some guy? Five much. I tell you, Pia Martinina, so I don't know your Kenya person. I'm not Julina. What is some the number of Casano? Yabba Tima. What is some I take a Gali Carico and some Natives. I'm not sure. One by Academy and some Tima. What is some Atlanta, Balicarma Carico, Womakano, and some milk. I'm not Julina. What is some Natimia Wakama? I know some person initially. I have Kudana. What is some Gayatano? I have Monte. Nam Ayapa Monte. I'm not sure. I acquire you so cry. I'm a cross and maybe a panel. One of them can take the lead. And some men my team. And what is something I tell Poraya? And some men I say Kagali Carico. One some men came. And some men pass. I had just 60 minutes. And I come out of Kudania. One man come out maybe and just under 60 minutes per paper. And then that's 16 seconds. K 16. Now Kudano. One of some men to make your first goal. And the American Kagali Carico. And some men at the age of 19 years. years and a corona some 19 years report me say who come Kagali almost some number 20 more or 15 world 6 and a number Casa Corano so or some make amateurs I just under 16 seconds and a come some maybe opponents or some Mario Protua Mama Sakayos and Namano Casano Akudona it will be someday at Monte I'm a near Pamantano I'm a youngest player and some notice the Italian Serie A artist Namano Casano or some member at the fastest school and some Noah City animals so I'm a nation in Abayokudona it will be someday at Monte on a number of Casarina and opponents so or some Metima I'm a nation of Tetina so I'm some Metima once again Ayakudano and a Southwest man of the matches so and some Nakina Paso and I'm winning 3-2 and some Medic Atlanta and some Nakina Pasabium I like Sabian question like the Amanacho one more Canadians I'm a team of what is say at here Udiri Caricho what are some mess and yes all camera and some Paso I can't see them what I'm first goal out of my team somebody say at here Kagali Caricho Ebian Pana what is say at Luca Pellegrini what I'm gonna take out Amaria Kwan Padru and some male Pima Kiri 2-1 Ebian Pana what is say the Ata one I'm gonna Kiri 2-2 Ebian the some player and some Kiri 3-2 ultimate Whitney 90+5 and a Kumasadia Daniele Martini Aquamanso one of some Namakiri at 3-3 and some Nakima Paso Aquaria Savanda Ata one at man of the mountain so also matters Sabia Kama and some Paso Kama area of Tetanina so ultimately will Sabia Chakoma Saxon as a Sadia or again because what they also know with the answer also the Tania Ata somebody did it touches come of them ladies watch your town crowd here I am Ganani I just some number of tree upon you or I'm gonna tell one of the mountains so ultimate within the culture also notice I don't come I don't know Passus I don't Tetanina so also Metamo Aronopa I was some Sapium I just a Spanish La Liga na Emana to Yabaya Espanya Barcelona Etimno Pia Oman Sabi Ama Lefante almost some Cabernet Pia almost some Sabi Mami Cabano because I don't know because Yerim Satana was for Ari also notice I don't Premier League him whatever La Liga swear I Sevilla also men also know Spanish La Liga I just Satana was for Tessom Premier League in him also main and I'm going to say you want someday I tell you Sevilla one of the 18 the same number of points I just said the same number of points and Sevilla one of the Sevilla 34 points I was Spain Tonamos for 34 points also know England I just must have also I want Tanzania you want someday I tell La Liga minimum also know from Sevilla almost from Macabana I'm not a cannon so pay a canina. I'm a Premier League when we come I come on some maybe a pause I said a man free I am almost free I don't pay I'm not quite a bit testimony I'm say Chelsea for Chris AI some nation you do say someday I tell my team I'm a shot come on I'm not a Tunina I come on Sunday Manchester United almost secure almost some Fabio was 3 points I'm some out of my team also come on report second and Manchester United coming I'm a Brentford I'm a coming to team Yabenya Ayatea Bruno Enrique Casemiro I'm a first goal Benjamin Sesko one of them a second goal I send a Matteo Jensen Emmanuel Conservation I'm a Brentford I'm a camera I'm a some pass from the terminal we can look at Manchester United coming in here Arsenal I was 73 Manchester City I was 70 United I was 61 Manchester United also Piano Casano what we hear I had just 10 years Manchester United and just 2 points no one qualify also media Kenya Tuma necessary UEFA I had the Champions League anymore also make Amanese I just Namanu Casalina one more just near and what is some 2 points let him say what we just 2 points I woman last Manchester, and also make an offer Manchester United qualify. And the coach champions Manchester can in here. Next game, Yami Sante, woman Liverpool, as from now here, ABM United, ever Sanka way against Sunderland, no above here, I can Nottingham, no way against Ayatania, ever the subject, what you are, what's Liverpool, Yami Center, come on for the United, I'll qualify, also medical Yami to my next season, UEFA Champions League and also I'm a nation, and you can have a number of cases, or Pio Politino, also Bruno, Harika Casamero, or matches, a number of Casanino, or be some no pony to me because you had some at age, and some just a number, I test any problem, I take some Adiyia, I just a number, not what I'm saying, with him, sir, and I'm looking at one other break over, you want to say a Darwin joke, and some no I don't Manchester United, some WP, and some meditation, identity, 10 years, will be identity, and some most Premier League goals, and Manchester United, I was 60 more. I had 10 Americans upon her. You want to say Casemiro, one of some break over. You want to say Darwin, you because you, I'm going to become 1999, 2000, what did it as 8 goals, and I tell Manchester United, this season, Bruno, Harika Casemiro, and some meditation, and some 8 goals, I tell you, one of you go over. You want to say Darwin, you console, and some no quota, one of the 2 Premier League. I'm not Kakano Sopa, Edo Tetanino, so also Natama Anapa, our son is Abiam, Nankos, and Mabukas, Bruno Fernandes, one of some Natamiasa, Altama Manchester United, and some Natasics, one of some Premier League, Lamia to my 60, Alcanavia Casemiro, Effie, Manchester United, and some Natamia Canamum, and Amanukas Bruno, and some Bruno, and we can Casemiro, one of the as a prayer, no filter. One of some name Marcus Abium, and I'm going to cast a Mefodesa, one more Premier League in Milan, one. And I'm a Chasania. You want to say that the second player, Mefota, one of Satimia Yania. You want to say I have more goals. Also, as a Mefota, also Premier League. I'm a Mefodasa. One of some name more goals. So I want to say the Premier League in Milan. And I'm going to say Casemiro. I told me, we over for the say more can get some because Premier League, prayer, one more goals. Also, Manchester Kodana. You want to say that more can get some white. And I'm going to say more can get some white, one of some piano Casino, one of some Natiman, yeah, you want to say 13 goals, play I take Casemiro, and some Nami and 9 goals, Yadio Tetanino, so, and some Natama Anapa, and some Nakamas, Ayapa, and some no son, so, not report on Misaka, and some Nadia Falcadana, and some Orana Fasadio Bruno, and some Nelson as well, I Casemiro, I say on this, one of some Ayatana Manucasino, Ayata Manchester United, one top scorer fantastic in any year. Now I tell Saskoro at the also Manchester United, one to score like that season. Our Premier League anymore. I have been the first Benjamin Sasko was a 10 goals, Bran in Baimo was a 9 goals, and a Casemiro, one of some Nasa 9, Artis and Lucasano, Manda Bruno, M8, Matthias Cunha, one of some number 8, Casemiro, I'm not for that. Now I'm sending a multi-monitor, I'm Santia Sanino. I'm also Pajana Paja, I come on Manchester once again. One in the man of the match, so I want to draw our Mukama, I'm a Summa Pasukama, I'm a Niasania Pana, I want to study a Casemiro now. What the first of Wakin, Rakin Siaman to Yasana, Yakasam W. Piana, where you take Casemiro, one way in Pa, Naman Premier League anymore, how by the best defensive midfielder in the world, Wupo, Umpo, Casemiro, I am the best defensive midfielder. Also in Tawada, woman says a pumpy. I am good about what your problem defensive for the massa. For Cafa, I tell for Freddy, I mean, to baby, every for cash sound on it to baby, for Tika rice in it to baby, every for what is Palma, but message to be maintained from to baby. One of the first I can say, and pumpy the best defensive midfielder. Also, Casemiro, one of the problem, one of the power, Eddie Tatina, Harry Maguire, what do you enter Maguire? I don't know Maguire. On your GD plus, first and anonymous, Ebia one, young Pembo, and France, young penalty box in him, no young Pembo answer, no one, Harry Maguire, also him so na pass one tell tell what's Casemiro Casemiro blah one on I attack the boss attacking in the boss you can say maybe you'll be the boss 1-3 young people also know it as the attack boxing Masa Casemiro no or your front back to everything one on the first what do you think what do you
and then there you are at the back post and we know that, as you say, came close to scoring, but then you actually do manage to create here for Casemiro.
Yeah, definitely. It was something that Bruno spoke about, going an outswinger, but I think Casemiro, I thought I was good at heading and tacking ball in the box until I met Casemiro. And
he's amazing, isn't he?
His timing, his leap, his aggression, his technique, it's the best I've seen and worked with. Yeah, he's really clinical and he's been a massive boost for us this season because without his goals we wouldn't be nowhere near where we are on the table.
Say tell him or some other two just say Casemiro and some no course are important. What said your man Schwankana? You didn't be a copper. You want some maybe a Manchester United or almost some team in Ukraine and also I don't Manchester United also met him here you want some United I'm I will be on some one more and new also met Manchester United and the Robin Amarum. Now, all the first Jamie Carricker, and I'll be some top owner. You want to send a tunnel for IHS Harry Maguire. So, Bamana must switch from Ayata back three. Edible back for and the manager. You want to send like a Carricker as a similarity to the album. I don't know, Odia, Yinkum, over first Harry Maguire. One United, I'll switch Edible back three and the Robin Amarum. I tell about like a Carricker back four. Yintino.
Manager, you just mentioned Michael now playing a back four, but what other insight can you give us to this sort of change in fortune and feeling around Manchester United since Michael Carrick came in?
Yeah, I think obviously the results helped the feeling massively. We had two tough fixtures when Michael first come in, and I think everyone was probably looking at them thinking, oh no, with Arsenal and Man City, and we managed to get the 6 points, and then from then on everyone's believed in it, and we've gathered together, we've got the confidence, we know that we can score goals from anywhere. I think we can still get a lot better at this formation as well. I think we can work as a back four, slide across the pitch a lot quicker, like we should have done, I felt like in the first half. In the first half today, I think we will get better the longer that we work as a unit in there. But yeah, I think the results speak for themselves. Since the managers come in and the formation's changed, we just seem to pick up results. I think the games previous, when Ruben was here, the games was a lot 50-50, but we always ended up on the back of a defeat. Now it seems like it's the other way around, where we're a lot better in both boxes. We defend our box a lot better, and we're managing to be clinical in
Manchester United and some media finia. You want to send me a top part to radio call. I top part for Amanesa. You have Petrina, Ultimate, and some make a motion. Over first, I Jamie Carrick, a web career. I Jamie Carrick, Manamo Mansua Pasuna, and manager, friends, Michael Carrick. United and your future. And maybe I come one and leave United at him. I team in Santima, and young Petty, some Manukas, wait to be more, comes to be enjoy. Manchester United, and I'm going to cast one or so Panabasina, and I'm going to cast a baby says, Ruben Amarim, I'll tell a buyer, our custom, there could be Mainu, I will be a one to me, Bruno, and to me, just one Bruno, and I'll play one position. Hi, was I can't know about now, could be Manu to walk out now. We are done, because 86 passes accuracy, 4 tackle attempted, 4 tackle 1, 4 more calling now, or winning now. 3 attempted tackles. Nina so when it's Nina 2 progressive career. Anuswanyai and 1 play chances collected. Anuswanyai. Answers and no to Nina. I come on some tapana. I want to study a Kobe Mainu. And some Namata want to see no son in and then look at Williamsa. When I find some Market Carrick and some man went in here. I want to some 9 matches. And I know some met me on all Premier League game more than Ruben Amarim, so I will need 8 matches, just 6 and I team up Manchester United. I told Bruno first idea my Catholic, one of some piano Lucas, why I tell one also, Ababa San and War, Aria Cacano Sopa, Obia Panitano, also Bruno Fernandes, now Brunatano, what him some assists, Premier League, just 6 one man 19 assists, 10 years, I tell Bruno, and some number 19 assists, Anna Corona first idea Bruno Fernandes, one of some Tamaya, and some Kama Akawa Copa, Akawali 1 assist, Nanyamia to Bruno Fernandes, and some Eba Yuko, one of first idea carrying the problem, carrying the Brana, and some in 2019, 2020, 160, 120 assists, 10 2002, 2003, one of some number 20 assists, Bruno, Enya 1 pair, not for one of you call Bruno, Enya 2, not for Daniel Tuma, I had your Premier League in a single season, will be a woman more assistant, and some number Bayakadana, and what is some Bruno Fernandes, Yadia Petinina, and some Metamanapa, I was so no second. I had told the last United, one of some matches, I want to make the last 7 matches, Bruno and Sokra, one of Aya says, and then Lucas Wabayuko, one of the some Robin Van Persie in 2013, about 10 matches on a row, one Sokra, now Aya says, Manchester United, also Timino, Manchester United, Lucas, Bruno, and some Yankees, I don't want in the next game, so what me against Liverpool, I tell some Obayuko, over for the some Tanoso, Yawadi Sada Robin Van Persie, and some Metanoso, Amanese, Amanukas, 140 goals in Finland, and a Bruno, one of some Metimia, I tell Manchester United, Wabayuko, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of some Ronaldo, one of my 103 goals, 37 assists, we come 140, Bruno, 70, was some 70 goals, 170 assists, and I tell Manchester United, and it will be goals involvement like Cristiano Ronaldo, and some ultimate team, and what is some Manchester United, also team as well, and the team, never put it on 226 matches, 70, we come 140, Ronaldo, about 236 matches, that's Bruno, the call from and Bruno, I tell my idea, 100, and I tell Ronaldo, I'm 103 goals, 37 assists, Bruno, tell him over from comparing to Ayatasi Ronaldo, one of Senator, one of some Metamania, Yatamtasino, Ultimate Shows, the fine major, European League Nebana, her player BNO, our way assistant no more, and some medicine Bruno Fernandes, Oka La Liga, Oba Bundesliga, French League, Oka Italia, or BNO, I Bruno, our Premier League, one of our assistants, and some medicine Pia, and some memoir, and Tatina Timana, Yabisa manager first, and Michael Carrick, so which so Bruno Fernandes, it is a player of the season. I was why not? According to Safe, saying I'm your player of the season, Yadama Bruno Fernandes, also make a man so Amania said, many say, and then you can say, Manchu, how Womania Babiatina, and then United competing just 2 points. Not Manchu qualify for Namia to the season. You are for Champions League, and so also manage and many times. So, they said United, they want to know, woman came from a great opportunity, a great chance. Some qualify, and some many great champions. No, we are Manulia, we tell some idea, I'm a Casimo, a Richard Cantona, Mom, a some to say, I tell you, no, Mukotena say, United qualify for Champions League, and you offer celebration. You have no riba, you know that I qualify for Champions League. Ain't you? Woman power, I want to manage and say, send on more Jumatania, I was United, I'll call higher, tell Sabia Mono, Mobile Jubilee offer celebrating. Some maybe United, I qualify for Champions League. Young manager Michael Carrick, 1 year.
We give ourselves a great chance, you know. We put ourselves in a big position. I think these last 2 results have been big to that. It's a tough league, you know. It's tough to get wins. I think you can see that throughout the league. So to get the amount of wins we've had, and especially after the setbacks, you know, to the Newcastle defeat, to then bounce back with Villa, the Leeds one to bounce back again. I think the lads have got to take a bit of credit for that, because this week's been very effective in terms of the league, you know. So The other side of it is Champions League one thing, but it's not something that we should be over-celebrating either. You know, we want to be finishing higher up the league really, and we want to be challenging higher up the league and trying to get more points. So it's not our season doesn't get to a close when that happens. I think it's one thing certainly. We try and achieve it, and we've put ourselves in a good position at this moment. But there's still more work to do.
Come on, say I told you for the say and I'm there to say the new manager, interim manager at Manchester United. What is Sunday I tell them so? I just a manager, my Katongo. So, what are some other two come now? Over first, I got enough of me, got enough way. Not got enough with the guy. I'm a got enough with you want to just Manchester United. But you have to be a woman qualify. As some media call Champions League. Now, what it is, game against Liverpool. I am here with Sunday. I was United built freedom plus a anywhere. Man you should compare to Liverpool. One of Prophet Champions Sport United as a fleet-minded plus a almost winner. I in a good contest Manchester United and the manager. What is some Katongo? One of some Manchester United. One of some I told legend the former captain ultimate Manchester United got enough 1 year.
Manchester United are in the Champions League now. They're there. It's just not going to be taken away from them, so they can go into this Liverpool game with a little bit of freedom, knowing that the pressure's off. I say pressure's off. It can never be off in the Liverpool game, but pressure off in terms of the bigger and wider sort of context of getting into the Champions League, which is the biggest goal. It's been a very good response since Leeds and getting 2 victories, but you're right, they were really quick. I thought the first 7 or 8 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, Manchester United were breathtaking at times in their attack and could have been 2-0 up. And it's the old adage, I always thought Old Trafford, it doesn't sometimes happen, but we should always start quickly. This crowd are expectant. There's 75,000 people that are coming in here and they want to see electric football and they want to see speed. So when Manchester United start like they did today, there's a real sort of lift.
When you see my said the legend for the say out here, or the first got enough for what it took. You didn't hear something also. As some met him on a person's way, as some met you, my dear, your first said your sponsor live, as some met Facebook here at TFM, live on YouTube, as some met at TFM on Adiyia TV, Baby Bassam Piano, and some met also come out, as some man is a young chair, some coach were for some years ago, to Manaki, and some come out, about to me was when you're semi final one, first league. I know everything about Sukama, also Manez and Uramo, also my party prince. I don't know Paris and some team also, also my party at here, by a winter when we come now, also men are here to Manaka, and as I come never smart and was Rafi Sandro Sala, Effie Switzerland, one on the Santa Rafi, I didn't come the Yamiafa, I account the Syria Grande, Effie Spain, nothing assistant for, I have got for the Yataquadra for Nantes. One of some bedroom, and some memories came out. Yamia Tumano, or my Timio Palmanes, Ebium, Mamma Palmin to Mascota, or the Trovia, Educating, Lagunus, Anasa, Wabaya, Hurricane, Eltrium, Mamma and Emi, I tell Yamia Tuma, just say all written all Pacmina, one of some Cascata, and I'm in Casalina, I tell Palmin to Wabacabra, and some Maria Trump, Ayakania Tuma, and some German Namum, what could I never find some such Napoli, also Napoli of your Cupra, Namum, and Rocadania had no quarters, as Sanamotuam, Union and Itim also, Atronfo, Awamuke, Ayatawanitim on the fire, Artisan and Yaman and Intiamasa, Unia Gentleman, a one Romobi, Namanitim and a trophy, also medical supporter. I can't first such in Napoli on Facebook and YouTube now. When you moment a such and so, I don't know, so that you come out, Yamia Tumope, I went to almost some cameras. Is a dolly player. When you're fellow, I'm from my team of what is a PSG. I'm from my team. I have Corona first say at Quentin Naisanto. I'm a PSG settlement. What do you put in here? Some of my Corona. You have decided Quentin Naisanto. I have Pio, no some Negusa will continue. The protocol mixers. So the Bayoka, so one of some of my team. I am a PSG. Namum, PSG. I want the 4 men. I the first quarter. Yamia tomorrow. What we come also. I'm a nation opener. So what is some plus Matuidi? So kind of I come call plus Matuidi. And yeah, Wabanyam Tangolo country. And yeah, no One first pass Matwidi, also want to just 1 year. What did you pass some say one so I am your pass woman to be on ye champion second from I had your PS woman team no also no number what did you pass a squad with one more PS more bonaya fair one more PS also no my number what did you pass one so no one more be with the sense Anthony Promovich more Xavier Pastor more Ebia just a sickle and fancy pay a this in Cavani squad abako all my team from you know what it is anti-manager you want some time we are weekend when we actually pass the team way one more no one more squad no one massa one more team just one more you want some tunnels here Boss Martini also no powder cannon I had your PS one team also no password you have 13 also no team I don't know I was so we come and manager somebody say I tell us I just manager Louis Weekend now manager someone to just also made one of the best attacking team just was so I Bamunchi almost some attacking any besides and more attack also managers of Bamunchi attacking any other person so Obia taking them Obia the best answers Namia to make me open them woman concentrate also no come so and your friend American Montana Nanati Montana for you can say Dabi your friend any person also Saturday the maintain young Namia to Manake also many Sabia PSA also many to make your courageous number what did you pass a past team Sinina will be a good attacking team and Pianso also many Panso Amanese no what did you pass so Obinia the best manager win to me to Ebia Staja Ebia Biabatri and America and money Odiano Ebia Padiki I was so the service and company Namam Notinis company also many Majuma Paniti I don't know who can manager you will decide for some company boy one of some member sons assembly Amanesa you have 13 also Altamam another person is in a Krifiska Kwaraskaria Kwaraskaria any of his sons, Yamia to an amount, qualities, about can monoso between a Tatima, Yamadi some other PSC, any Kampa, Yamadi some Pamunchi, also Matima Panamo, one Yamia to Mena, one fighter for the badge, Abium, one in the teammate, one fighter for the badge, only the PS, one minimum passer, can be very difficult here. No Yamia to Mena, one some fighter for the badge. Of Ayatollah Paris and Summer, what was some management when you pass them on one of the best goalkeeper. No one said on the young club walk up and your 2 goals at the Tiano. There's something I mean, I'm here to Mamu say, a man against woman and your goals. I said, you tell me on New Year, you could only first a Parascaria when you.
I think technically I were good also in Napoli. I don't think that I improve a lot. I think I can say that I improve very much defensively with Luis Enrique, but of course with Conte it was amazing. He gave me and about team. Like when you have players like them, the quality players, you just have to go to the pitch and play for this badge. And I'm just doing that. You know, I'm going to the pitch to give my 100%. Doesn't matter I will score a goal or not. I want to, when I leave the pitch, I want to know that I give 100%. I mean, it's very difficult to know that he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He's the legend. Yeah, I mean, we don't know how power you have to shoot to score against Neuer, but I think last time in the World Cup we scored 2 goals against him, and we have to try to repeat that. And we know that he's capable of everything he can do. He's playing with the leg amazing. So yeah, I mean, we will try to score the goal, and we are not training because of Neuer to how we can shoot against Neuer. We are just trying to work, and let's see how we can shoot against him.
1-1 years ago, Sadia Chachao Makudana, one of the Palma PSC fellow, I attack him first Kakwaraskari, also many to Kayania Subsidina, also met Moshos, only catch of Diot Obalicano, and in the money Taros, Anabako, press conference, Sadia Mape, Amunche, also met him in Adiyia, I can first Obalicano, one of the Kakasaya, I'll see it later, the money Taros, one of some Marapana, then he can, I couldn't first Obalicano. Bible say want to just so many passing I'm here to man what some never pick him some memories and I'm pick him I'm here to man and some no passing in and I'm say total focus came also and a PM I'm one prayer and a quick minimum woman full squad and I'm here to man almost some no question and your PS also making mention of question I'm an one person a very tough now we see Osmani Dembele and a more our opponent can say we some Osmani Dembele I am from Kosa every other king every Osmani Dembele also so no more you know when they made also managers a little pro France almost some men said no I tell you also be here now when they stop the movement of PSG not only by Dembele no the movement of PSG no let me to almost some men to your manager and your opponent first Dayot or Mikano or some Marituka Yadini Samsinin also met him also manager you want some Vicente Compana and boy and you be some manager the same Yedikai, what was that Obaya? What's up, PS? Welcome. I was somewhere 3 times. Kalabo Kabri, one more from two. And some Manamikai, some Talasia. You have for some years seconds. See, that's some sub group said, Jomianu, or almost a boy. I almost shot 3 times. This is the 4th timer. Almost from Nevesia. I'm a nation. I never said, where shall we have wiki? And some cannabis, where shall we have wiki? 3 consecutively. Yamia to my because some you or BBP yen some prancer some prancer so young Tonwo and Okoda should be obeyato we got you so yen so the way you tiaso ye timno wina on yanda benyabiato amanation most of you from almost one way to do pass Yamia to man ayatia Cabo come they say Kobo knockout the something Yamia to man and also a intensity I watch a Samia to Menonake, almost some camera, almost some multiple persons. I'm a number 1 to 3%. Give me a very tight also for the couple of months. Almost some multiple minimum, and I can a different story. Work together. I'm a manager, Vicente Compana and boy. 1 year.
Obviously, you have faced PSG and Luis Enrique 3 times, but how different it is to face them in a game where it's a face-off of a series of elimination knockout, like it was in the FIFA Club World Cup. What have you learned, or what did you learn?
Yeah, it's difficult to answer because you go through the games themselves. And if you look at the games, it's been always very tight. We won a couple of times, they won, but the games were so tight that you can write the story also differently. Maybe we would have lost 2 games and we would have won in America. That would have been possible. That's how close the games were. So no, I think the psychology is also we have a lot of players in our team still who are experienced as well to win the Champions League, to be in these games. It was not so long ago that Bayern was in the semi-final of the Champions League, so I think they're 2 very experienced teams. I think Luis Enrique said that it's going to be about details. It's never been more true, and he played at the top level, so it's something when you've played also there, that it's the players deciding these moments. So I'm there to help my team, to give them belief, to give them an idea, structure. But I know that it's going to be decided by the belief and the quality of plays on a day. And when it's not tomorrow, then next week in Munich.
1 years ago, come said the Parliament is here. One quite a very said the same component boy. One I'm ready to try any Sabsinina, and some motions in a year can in Unsa, and some Kiribakum, our TNT Brazil, your fellow Kati, and a Kadibi song. When I first have same company say, Menu can say, woman lick on, but woman say, 131. Almost another course, 113 goals. I'm a minister of Bundesliga and Governor Gozo. Our Bundesliga, welcome, Diaby Poka, welcome, Champions of Pama. Woman say 167 goals. This season, and a Bamunchi, answer, woman, you have 15 more goals. Now, woman, you call, I'm going to become Leatia, Messi, Neymar, Suarez. Also, Neymar. Almost in the second section. Also, my mama say, now I'm not saying, tell me something, say, what makes me go to Kenya tomorrow? Woman, Yamia just 15 goals per. Now, Wama Yuko, Ayata, Liana Messi, Luis Suarez, Nama Junior, Wamukosa, Wamasayan, Adama Barcelona, Timano, Awamunoso, Namia Tumanina, Etipande, because Anapomasiga Kamerikan Sana, Jamia Singers who came and said and Kakamabia, also Mesa, Naman Plus, Ayabomitino, what's your mata, what's your Neymar, what's your Suarez, what's your Liana Messi, Wamukaritis, Adiyia, Wamukaritis, and it is a ghost of Mawa, Naya phenomenal, also Martas and Libiano, Boston, so Metima, Namum, one of the Wachidi, say Namia Tumena, Geo Cookie Performance about better selves, Yadabiana, Baby Batum, also Metama, Manase, Namum, one Wachidi, some Ayatawan Yamato, our Sabia, in reality, Amafa, and no matter Tidiano, and suddenly is a Sabia Quakan, now we're close to Nabia, who said 10 to 15 goals, I'm a Sabia 20, also Manas, Nina, I am motivation, other comes here, Namum, and no from Sa, our Namum, Tibiano, our achievement, also, one will continue, one will stop, I will be on the manager, also, our GDS and Timno, Amatimania, Amanes, Uria, yes, and team manager, somebody say I have the same company and boy, manager, when you
167 goals in this season, if I'm not wrong. It's the same amount of goals of Barcelona with Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. If you reach 15 more, will be the best scoring system of the century.
15 more in how many games? I think I've faced that team from Barcelona you mentioned, so no, it's the quality of players first. We can talk about goals and philosophy and everything you want, but you need guys who can put a ball in the back of the net no matter what. And you need a goalkeeper who can make saves, and you need a centre-back who heads the ball and tackles and loves doing it. So everything else is just powder for discussions, magic tricks. The reality is you need the quality, and these players have quality. Also, they have the hunger to continue, because it's not easy to score 10, 15, 20 and then to have the same motivation when you play every game. And that's how you achieve these numbers. So I think my role in this case is probably more in pushing them to continue and to not stop and to not overthink anything about what you have achieved, but to look to what you still need to achieve. Goals is nice. I think for a club like Bayern Munich, just like you mentioned Barcelona, I don't think you can separate scoring goals and the clubs. We have to. It's part of the DNA of the club, before me and long after me as well. So it's always a good thing. But the main thing is to win the trophies. So we're in a moment now. If those goals...
When you say I tell you, when you marry for the city of the same component boy, when I'm going to try to get something in, and some not to my source, some probably run up. Yes, it's a Remo, and then you're to man and a kick him. One some never to me start, and some make him a Amanes, the Mimisaka, and some name on his appointment. What is some time on me? And some no paying me to my point. One of them never started, and some started. Down to me, Jonathan. Asuzua, Sosaf Sanachem, Kolalima, Alfam, Ayatakamech, Profovich, Makelisa, Shaman Wizala, Louis Sels, Arikan, Ransam, the Mimisaka, Ananas of Womo, Anabastaka, Piash, as some may attack Wapatamisaki as only one tank, Anabasa Fabio Real, Wapa, and Tomato Presi, Wallin Sena Mary, Yamia Tumam Yamanake, Sofanov, Abatam, Marquinhos, William Pacho, Asama Kimi, Nuno Mentas, Ebiam Gayachas, Shwana first, Vitinha Fabian Rio, Tesara Twig, Tempele, Quarascaria, Woman Transform, Demisakam. Woman started every game now, and some media my team. You want to say your payment to woman team also. I'm a nation, you're touching us, Altiman on a pay, and some make a yopa, our solution. Rupert second as a paint, one hurricane will say, hurricane should control. You're simple, funny person here, and some of them here, Yaboko walk up, Yatimako walk up, I'm a nation, one person here, Omako walk up, I'll send them your control renewal. Almost some number will become a casino, almost a son and a brother. You found a chance, papa, you found a part, I'm going to present it, how we weekend in no almost some maybe say every no pain no ever to me we sit about ya every weekend never stand no country I don't know by munche also met him also amanese every me Leonard Prescott one of your fourth choice goalkeeper once I could also na tamu second say Chelsea mom every me Juventus mom also me pakudano na yesu ba munche pay for no person woman center economic control beyond 2027 also normal policy by ya Chelsea ni ba munche ni mama kaunina no almost some meant to be ma amani yesa anam kakano sopa yadi obtatinina so ultimum another place kama also as a former ayadi PS woman the 20 coach ya from ayata walid also na walid here over first one they say someone to just say na me to me na okay almost some make him a person between PS so Aritima, you want to say you're coming to me now. When you're watching the pass again, the person, I'm going to be come not PSG up with history. Now, watching the person, PSG up back anymore. I say, I attack double, I attack confrontation. I just a number happy week. Now, when I'm supposed to PSG up a Sabia one, when start coming a final, other close of Beno, I may have the special moment. As some made them a PSG, almost some made me say, I'm here tomorrow. Every final from a second consecutively. Nation, or catch a PH from his woman. You can also PH and you're very scary. From a Bayamunchi, we go by from Bra. Sir, a commercial one show more. No to Alliance Arena. Mukobi San Montreal, Quaid Woman Faso, our Alliance Arena, a Kobibia Vetuas into PH. Also, my Panamia to Manakino, what was some name we are Kumano Sampoa, and I'm like I can't say my name, Mommy, according to Opta prediction was on 41%. So PH, other when you come, I have 41.1. So Bamunchi, other winner, I have 32, and I say 34.6. And I'm like I can't so pair. Any of Tatina, Tuanga, Tumabuchina, and the semi final 2. And also, I Arsenal, Okaway, Arsenal, Riyadh, Metropolitano Stadium. Oh, boy, Adiyia, Timavadi say at Atletico Madrid. Damitan is a rough now. You want to say Daniel McCauley, Effie Natalan, one of the Kametamonofa, I Dennis Heiner, also Effie Natalan, and a system for Yamia Tumabatana, also Paul van Becker, woman Yamia Tuma, Gamos Womatinum, also Mekama, Yamia Tumabacha Gamos, Abadesa, Yadim Tatina, so Ultimos bonus, Ultima Asana, Ayakai, Havas, once some Havas and Sokopra, not the Musikinas and pay for also never Saxonia in the coming days, not from our it was Sonia Bataf every weeks now. Met some incident a weeks because Pino also not walk about one of them Persevere Pray, other seen I don't consider them no panel. One of some men to be uncle walk up, also money is no over first say I take out enough. I say, no, Hannah Henning, I say, Arsenal, one with him, no, I say, Jamie Carricker, right? Jamie say, because Arsenal, I don't what do you have? I said to me, Bopona, to be a Assam Corona, I said, okay, my 466 in Arsenal, and yet there's sometimes an Arsenal, I also met him as one of my, I said, Brebu, I also met him on Babas in them, I just a Hankampa, I also met him as a number still, some Asia Timno, about you Premier Lake, I also met a Swaman as well, and here Kakano Sapana, Mamma near for the say, I like to come Madrid, Omani Kamakasa, and I'm here tomorrow. Players, also Massa was said when we show me Marika catches again. I 7 p.m. Now I'm 7 p.m. No, woman same I'm 4 p.m. Now I'm passing up any woman the the same time. I go for my boy flow live on Facebook on YouTube video in here. When you just say come on boy, I did tell Barcelona come on Barcelona. Something said on me I don't want you bounce out of film pyrotechnics. I attack myself. Yes, I jam out. My boy, I'm a boy of fair. Just a blessing, but when them just a come on. Oh, here there's something. I'm going to tomorrow to ask for the something to way. One may have answered this. I just am here tomorrow to one may yet agree. I said to me, listen to me. I had to come from here. What was some of your bidder? What are you bouncer? Also, many of you, there's something. I'm a pair attacking the fireworks before such person. Also, never such also Namanesa, Yadim Tatina to a Wafina. You want to say Daniel McCall, one night, game no one say ne game say what dia matiko atikwa won three woman draw three woman su kwanti Jerry McCauley ejam edema atikwa mata woman town su enso mamu a anom ne kakaro so pa yede tetini na so ultimate no portion semi final one say ayata semi final clubs na one more no obi a chese opponent chese ne squad value atikwa de na wofam kura atikwa 557 million euros our market value our money price no bamunchi atosimiensa 970 million euros PLC ayo 1.21 billion euros Arsenal ayo 1.23 billion nani na timanti bi ayewe Arsenal na manu kasa Arsenal wo so na semi final clubs no wo na European manu kasa mo follow no ano so na wo so na yede otetini na so Arsenal kama ano pa Arsenal kama yopa ewo mo ano pa no mo Arsenal kama for the said Real Madrid before mami Atletico Madrid one players of the month nominee Arsenal na one for partner face William Alvarez and the month of April one nomination William Alvarez Gonzalez Alexander Sorot Ebiami Hoya Resurrection and Timala Lukwa and America so called Atletico Madrid almost players of the month of April also nomination and here Kakeba Madrid what team no reporter saying as a Gonzalo Garcia one say Garcia no so bono nyabimo na reporter be say Dortmund anya say interest all pen mo na you see Dortmund for value economic 30 million euros Madrid I want to Japan and value economic 60 million euros MHS and Real team so almost some value economic so MHS 60 million euros and Madrid dominia almost some number 2 MBA panel almost some make me call MHS Thursday when some meeting and I said last week Thursday you see some meeting about so now meeting about Sinina Aya kudana ya wani sada Victor Muniz Marika Kachos Madrid other so Baba Crossroom and aya 20 million euros awa sebia Madrid amutia amata sebia ban wanu sasa wetane esade pa amani ese anapiem bawo omo wonto nyame antuma near Friday say ya June and also July omo anti June sa Madrid enkotua Adiyia Chelsea Baba Crossroom and one no akam and tabia Madrid abatimi afa Victor Muniz Amanese not make us a bossa. Well, when you send the agent now, you find you're the agent. When we sent the last week Thursday, I'm your bossa from the when you're willing to that way, one more call, and the bonus on your bar. So, come on, see your Madrid. One summer from Adiyia, and your bossa to me with you, sir. I could always know about to be a competitive with Bona your first and Rafinha for Namia 206 and also know La Liga anymore. Amanese, Adiyia Kakapa in Pape, one of Akopra. Now, Mr. as Mbappe, Eswatiano, yes, when I'm Ayata Cementadios muscular injury. I'm not saying the 9 Bankuno, when you're already Ayatame, Ayada Biscuito, or the name of Sosaka Kayai, biscuit or Pale, one cup Pale biscuit. Biscuit or Pale, or Pale biscuit, and some Kuruan Kuruay. I'm a Christmas, you're the only goose and the Sanani. I just Mbappe, I got to the back, and I one of some Marco Pranamum, Rupatami Sakin, so Madrid, also may appear panel, woman will lean out to every Classico, also Menusano, Nay Mbappe, I have followed when you're tomorrow, as for your government, I could not say, no one maybe you every Classico, no so now when you saw to me, also Mayapa, I'm a measure, Aria Kakapa, every Atamalekona, Malakao Sutiano, W Sakin as a sectional, yes, across to a Finland. Also, Montidiano, Alabaya, and Finland. Yamia Timo could always Sudiano, Finland, and Yamakiano, Amaneja, Sadia Wadrico, also Metan, Yokano, Finland, you know, one is ACL, Yamia Timo, Finland, and Yokano, now I have Bosuma Kumaku, and I have 5 months. I'm Yamia Timo, Adam, one of some if you want to be also Mamapo, and from Roman Trade, almost sorting also Mamanias and Ropatamimi Sakin. What is that? I told the last 2 seasons, Madrid FSC as much as 55 injuries, and Real Madrid also making for last last Tuesday, last season, and in that season, we come over 55 entries. Some met Ramontred, some met matches in this situation. Also met Ramontred, some met him now. I'm Karosopa, Report Minister again, and say, yes, Florentina Paras, as for the changes, tennis mayor, when the medical department, President Pura, also not now, tell me second answer, we consider a doctor, we want those screeners, Dr. Nico Marshi, one of European Tuma, we consider Sabia, ever take control as overall a medical department, Ramon to the Yamio Tuma Fiorentina Parasino, also maybe himself, and Sasaya, ever Timopa, our remoted, almost some also, one medical department, Amanesa, and you can come a train of personal, and once again, Jawu and Pape, also my training council, and Pape, Europea, one on 20, and from Ramon Timno, Danny Kama, one summer 20, woman into, Antakule, Ebia Tamo Cotois, Eltamato, what do you call young Somina Pra, we call it process now, almost some men are person in, almost some number 20 now, Yanim send me to my manager by Anna Yasi finish short to you, Vinny Yadin Wijima. Asamnasa na yesefini ya wo Felicia ya tafela below awenya ya nanka felo below egusu ya tuma tama Rama team no na yakase bi obi fili akobia akoda we fili abelow also mayor passion ya nanka bia message no manager below wonu su stenam yesi manager no ayatana Federico Favati antoyatia obi tesaya tantono widika taboko to no ebi to tesaya tia Tuamini Jumpani Madagule, woman in a Felicia Ayatia, Abeloa, what we say, not from Ayatama season or one of them Toso, from a manager, reporting seconds, a border letter, woman making a vertically clear, said new manager, Abapa, when I'm here to my nurse, and Yadia Peloano, one of them best no, Matessa Leono Scalani, Argentina coach, one should it be, Elsania Police, and Yadam Yasa, and a Mao, and I'm a case manager, you already said Leono Scalani. Also, no piano sitting, also many I remoted, almost some mascot in him, also Namanesa, Aria Kakeba, Namia Tuana, Rafina, and a Paul Samentino, ever 20, Amanese, at Sasan Kakaka, Rafina, Pia Tuma, one of some Naritane, also many of Amanesa, and the one in Mentino, also number 20, Amanesa, Bacchus, Rashford, Altano, Metasa Rashford, so once somebody to Wenya, Opposite, our team, you want some Barcelona, one of the working so best minimum. Yes, a boss and paying for this to consider the performance because I said, Rafinha play, when you may tell the answer, he or the Namanchan, Nanata Konasua, Nananta football, Rafinha play, many of the one said, another time an activity answers, almost someone maybe Marcus Fetino, and I tell you about I'm a nice story last week at Mousa. I could not first William Alvarez, Nina Poma, Abetinai, some Anyam Quota, Sabia Mopatang, our bounce a chromo. Now I couldn't report a million answer. Yes, I didn't know. What Mopatang? Now, yes, I'm Catanite, William Alvarez, Abetai, also Catalonia, also Chroma, Yamia to my bone, which is a move to Barcelona, Yamia to my Abapam, and in Tapanam, Europea, one of some Mapatai, some maybe no problem, so Abatimiopa, Amanesa, Ania Kakeba, Yamia Tuma, last week, Anora, Yamadi said your penis are heavy, one in the agent, Alman Fantoski, Annie as the freak, about Barcelona, Nina, regardless to the client, only future, it has a one best, I know some never for carbon, also Nakimo Canina, almost some never to come, also Nakama, Amanesa, Ania Kaka, Passetino, Yasam, Amunia, I could only face a Pedro Polo, Omufilino, Omufili Pedro Polo, now I'm Sabasa for some pennies, I for it, Totamori, one was the Ania Pedro Polo, woman you pass a Quenya, Ebatimio Power, your Pano, one of some Metimio, Amanesa, also make a cano sopa, Yadam Tatino, Passatino, as I saw, can I say, Bass Palette, now Yamia Tuma, Paligano Min so much, and Tassa Passano, or open top Bass Palette, and also Napaso, Adamatimon, Ansekama, Amaniasa, Ania Kakanos Opana, God of Allah, Asamayake, one of some I 3 times. Our 1991 na ayata Real team no womo so me opia chese Madrid don't win the league in the bouncer and a player God of honor also met him Real Madrid team no in the year 1991 bra adumo so our some yo ya mo by the weekend e media to that this week no our some moya time God of honor the mayo also met him Barcelona because maybe me twama ya mawadia our say bi mo so mo because Madrid ayo 2 bouncer ayo 1 our say 3 so 1 also me mo anom kakano so pa yari otatirina so atimo so nyame ma Premier League no week number 33 na mama officials na wo ma nyame otuma weekend wo ma the game no Arsenal ababa kick on Saturday and me a fantastic again form meta so me tama wafia ya wadi sadia shallin carry wo me be center wafi also the American no for Peter Banks wo so me fa also mama nese obiam ye Manchu and Liverpool wo so me come no so ay nyame otuma ay Sante as only 2:30 and a second number so 2:30 because came in England I am Manchu Liverpool Rafi in England and they come no so atamano no fe nyame otuma sit atwo wo so me fa amane Aston Villa nyame otuma 5 and 6 p.m. wo me tonam Europa Rafi Simon Palot aba Santa FIFA aba yo Rafa Tom Harton one on the bench also made them come and say nyame otuma Monday ana sababa nya chese yatia nya for the say yatia Montano almost some games over South also amane say ay only 2 p.m. Chelsea and Nottingham Forest Rafian Tony Taylor ay yo no fefa ay James Bell when the jam na fe nyame otuma the same Monday as only 7 p.m. ay Everton and Manchester City Araba Rafi Michael Oliver aba Santa Rafina fe or first Paul Howard or some fa awa nyame otuma mo kama no so Everton about some Man City players of the month of April nomination Bernardo Silva onon ay nominee ebiam mayor Abdulkader Kosanov one say nominee and Nico Oliali one some mayor nominee anon kakano so pa yadi of 13 no asom metima anono pa asom mekama ye pa also no na report on seconds asom no no kese no agreement and I which some give your partner first Captain Jones ever same our Liverpool asom metim be NYC some give your money your boy no so one some never stay our team you want some tell Liverpool one some metim our nation bonus first calendars blue awesome approach as a shoe na brabum and it as a timer Leicester City and if you Premier League now and again yapa so Leicester equal League 1 high team baby abekam no one more team wants to say one day 3 pass okay also mayor Pasua and you can say you want to just Bruno Fernandes the numbers are scary Bruno of a creative machine from Sebiana Onobama Voten, no Bruno, I was not know where you Bruno biggest fat because Bruno numbers are scary. Because I have 140, I have 70 goals, 70 assists, and why I didn't United no, Thompson and non-personal, and I'm a scary kaka, also met Mama, and I'm a Kakano Sopa, Yadio Tatina to my Namanukas, Ansu, Ebiam, I upon a first and Marco Kuyanisha Pedro, and Namanukas, one more Madrid, mean I say, Lantern. One year Madrid open, I'm a Chelsea playing for the moment, and I'm a Queen of Somunka, and I'm a Kakano Sopa, Yadi of Tatina, so Ultimanopa, our son of Robert Andre Robertson, and the tournament, so almost 2 years contract, and then I'm to my panel, ever Sunday Tama Mosfe, almost some team also Emanese, 2028, Wabaji 8.2 million euros, and Tamani Roberto di Salpia, and I'm a Kakana Monteneria, and you're turning your normal. Now, we first got enough. As one to just be son of a question, and a penny bisa Bruno Fernandes, Ebium Bernardo Silva, Ebium Tika Wise, why an Premier League player of the season? I also want to pass Bruno, Mufama Bruno, because Bono Wayatimo fantastic season, also Mayor Parabia, what Manchester United, Ababian Queni Nana, what in Crabasa United him, Manchester United, I cut 2 points, and a United here, nothing, I mean, 2 more qualify to a UEFA Champions League 1 year, what did you pass a player of the year? No, Jean Fama Kodana, you want to send a Bruno Fernandes, and on a Kakano Shopper, Yadam Tatina, but what you take me Karika, Yamanasa, Galil Nafo, Nema Twasso.
I think there are 3 players being mentioned for player of the season: Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva and Declan Rice. If I was to ask you who it is right now, forget what trophies anyone could win, but over the season, who would you go with?
Look, all have been brilliant for their clubs. I like all of them. I have said last week that I think Bruno is the player of the year this year. I think for Manchester United to be in 3rd position is, I'm not going to say entirely down to him, but in large part it is down to him. And the impact that he's on his team, I think, has been greater than that on the others. The others are playing in far better teams, by the way, as well. Arsenal and City are well ahead of United at this point. So no, I've gone for Bruno Fernandes this season.
When you refer say I take enough for sweat and Yamana Yamameti and Como and so come out. Some be able to
Oh, we be fine.
Another Tuesday. Another night for the champions.
Sure.
And upon here discuss it. Yes, you separated the boys from the men. And your parents say Real Madrid. The boys.
Afibiani di Fiduba.
Tafuero, Madrid a boy.
Say Afibiani, Madimbo, preparation abe in the better baby abedru. And a football moves no silence abe in the better baby abeko. So we Tom Michael or Lisa to live diasa. Likely say bakuna nim than obi a only this quality of players and it is during this particular time and I have teams now more final and after semi final no show mo team now mu kura na nkasa ansa na why da comparison so team no mu kura na ye dia then when baby a bit marry aka yeah so na community and we are the quality of PG ni by amani team no mo bonne no hwe teams ni mienu na e ka se ye jabu budribe 10-10 e wo team ni ma individually you see these players are very good and the preparation abe towards the season and then they be decide baby away there all kroko sanity pepe enye bibi ehunu bia football so the game say science and technology na kan bo na na football the science and technology no also ultimate adjust yourself now see to baby here corner na yes ade akoma na bebre sanity
you me na you nin come from amra and baby see and then
yes was stories bebre but I think said the major concern as major topic Champions League game and you be rugged mu pa na ya hwe PG ni by because the way in the game will be like about the Champions League no depending on their recent form there the way in the game where you may be no on an stand they say obitima this season particular Champions League as far as the Champions League is concerned and I say kunya 2 best teams in Europe so far among the best teams the PG and the Bayern Munich goal scoring ability chances creation any a lot the team be solid biano you get from this particular teams now everybody no obi attacking a priorities or the look at Louis Diaz, Marco Olise, Kwika Kwaraskiri of PG, Usman Dembele and Usman I friend say these are the way. So I think we have interesting game to watch tonight. Everybody game in pa. Kwa mention me come na say friend no Manchester game na course no. Old Trafford. We can say a game enye din sia me akoshe wo. And we team back wa Manchester Power the Premier League ni ma. Brentford for and toss me no medikai. Last season kwa was Manchester. I been the first one kwa promotion Manchester United. Brighton if you Manchester BB means and that the triple B Bournemouth, Brighton, Brentford. Anywhere be amusha Manchester United be no. They try so me punish Manchester. And this the Michael Carrick about Manchester team no initial stages no hope in said but wamanya hope be said so the Jumana Manua, depending on what he has done for Manchester United, any baby or for Manchester United team, no, maybe all the other do to see anwa. Carrick my hope we said one way or the other, Obitima Jumano at Manchester United. So that's the conversation we are always having. Now, and game no cost to Old Trafford. Manchester winning 2-1 against Brentford, one way or the other. And said that anything surprising because a Brentford team unique character as compared to Manchester and Manchester team are one of the most successful clubs in England and it's a Brentford but Manchester United Old Trafford baby was Manchester winning game anytime they play them but performance not drop it which it is part of the football teams we are seeing now you get your movement you drop down obesa come back when your movement now person start then you akoyi. But you know something? After the game, the conversation we are having here does not centered on the win Manchester had.
is centered now on the certain individual player. That's Bruno Borges da Silva. Okay? And I am Yao say you didn't come over say ya. People ask me trophy.
Is that first
yes, I did back I am Ja. I am no busa question me see I am busa now football, how do you people follow football? How do you them Ronaldo Nazaro? Sasa Sahiano Oje. But so great players are. What did they count? Some players will achievement aspect, they do not get to that particular level. But you look at their impact, you look at their performances, you look at their things from when you're club. And when you say whether you like it or yes, this player is the best. Now they always ask certain questions. Say Iniesta, Rodrigo Cascante, who is the best player? Obianas as also back already better than Iniesta. Even Obianas as back already better than Zavida. But even the Ballon d'Or is the ultimate individual achievement. No? These two players will be about Bajibi. The best position for them is about top 10. And so far we are not with me analysis. You can never say that Bruno Nyeshi, when you World Cup, when you Ballon d'Or, when you Premier League, Bruno's exceptionality in the quality now, and you have to be that be in your own football. I say, if you say that you don't understand football. In the Premier League.
Masaman for soon say numbers no win. Even Hurricane swing young five one young target away.
Do better as Hurricane best striker.
Oh, best striker.
Good. So
but Tottenham for soon. A team I'm for who say. Obey Tottenham source all time
top scorer. England all time top scorer.
But one
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Listen.
Club now team now why top scorer.
See,
why you hear my
now look at the club. Who make it set comparison? Look at the nature of the club. Look at the state of the club before you compare. Mbappe did be Madrid. Minimum one. Has Mbappe won something for Real Madrid? Nothing. Then Waji. Onyeshi, is Mbappe not the best striker? It's not part of the best players in the world. It is someone to me you set questions now. Then you need to allow certain players to prove their strengths. Some are better. Someone can say Mbappe is the best player in the world. But somebody to say Mbappe is the best player in the world. But Bruno is not one of the best midfielders. Then how do you want me to agree? Someone can say Mbappe is the best player in the world. And that's one of the best players in the world. Meanwhile, on the team in 2 seasons, but Bruno is on your best player because of Manchester. Then how conversation it is? Is it because somebody is playing one of the biggest club and that one is playing minor club? No. Come in the English Premier League, it has been only 2 players that have been giving us double numbers of assists. A 2 pair. A 2003, 2004, the invisible year of Arsenal. And on my 20 assists. Now you come to 2019, 2020 of Kevin De Bruyne. Manchester team now the call Champions League. Oh no, and also my 20 assists. Now, it remains to 4 games for Manchester United. Bruno needs only 2 assists to set new record in the Premier League to become the first player who made 21 or more assists in a single season. Secondly, he has been the only midfielder in the Premier League. The number tally also. 170 goals. So what are you talking about? Because he's not the best player. About Manchester now, often assists, more for the goal scorer now. He is close to almost 200. And Manchester Nyeshi, Bruno Nyeshi now, I am Mokano. How do you assess individual player? Do you assess individual player by what? No. Even the Ballon d'Or category now they cannot come. But the first one, the first criteria, is individual performance. And then individual achievement, it is individual performance.
We'll say, if you don't win a trophy, it is nothing. Yes, you cannot be awarded an award without a trophy. He's one of the best, not only the best. Bruno is truly underrated.
He's the one the best in the Premier League. You first said the Premier League, but 2 open top 3 creative midfielders. I'll back on. This is one pen okay. Top 3 attacking midfielders in the Premier League. Oh my God.
That is it.
That's the conversation.
As a Hurricane
Tottenham. It doesn't say Hurricane on your best striker. All about top 5 strikers on count. So why? But you need to assess the individual player. Oh yeah, come to the team, assess the team. Say, Bruno boy. Let's say Obama Barcelona with the same performance. Obama Real Madrid with the same performance. How would be the conversation? And can a man catch a Bruno Nyadi? You will come back and say he deserves Ballon d'Or. But why? He has not been achieved trophy with Manchester United and to come be a full stop. But man, there's no single day. I will be just as I can say the current leg echoes to Europe. There's a certain player. Oh, yeah, Messi for that. I better than Bruno Fernandes. Me, I'm T. It's on me trying to means on Tiasia da. One, look at the impact. Team no bono and ya and no. But what take a team no individual player and the scene naso and the baby out to me the edu. And you are telling me say on your Premier League to know your best. And that's on your best. No. Gary will say, one they can rise. Bernardo Silva, who deserves the best player award? Kabai. So for Bernardo Silva team no plan CCA. Not to Manchester one. Sabio one team here Manchester City. Now offer Arsenal the can rise team no. Not to Manchester United one. One the team here as the team here as Manchester United. Now take the players in now. Obia impact on the teams na mabono. Bernardo Silva so nima etosini dabi. Etosini. Remember the can rise and Mobia etosini. They have equally best player to replace him. But come to Manchester because the Bruno prayer 1 week. The team collapse. And if we have players that team no belongs to them. And they have players that they belong to the team. Two perspectives. Players that they belong to the team and the players that team no belongs to them. If Bruno no Manchester belongs to Bruno Fernandes now. But Bernardo Silva no belongs to the team. Only my Antony. I'm feeling that because there have been games a while maybe I'm winning, but Bruno more 3 games to Manchester United. I'm telling the better because they will lack that creative place in the midfield. So Bruno is underrated. Rich people does not see his qualities, and then they are all Manchester United. But I'm hoping you say Obetini Manchester team no akon nim kakra. At least Otimi the champions nim kakra we get a recognition. And my prayers in say be a put together to my bomb home in the World Cup everything across. But Bruno in the Premier League he has been the one of the best midfielders Obetimi the abo mudi that particular aspect. When I'm from Manchester I'm Brasmel. I be one so. And the casino one time me am back on count.
What's what there?
Oh, was na credit.
I was I be some market character. But you treat it. On what the carcass over Kwande. Kwada am say.
When you say Gexana Kamara ko be home bas na Casemiro be. So why we give it go?
Any guess any.
You be Kamara ko yen. Sisi ya no yen. Say mo kasa o so whatever.
Mo kasa.
Ma via ko ya te ukuri mo a. Na Casemiro be. Ba ento wo hwe. You be ani be odi free bana. And I baby a woman. Obi on the culture.
I don't even found something culture now.
It's a point not making it clear. I understand. Obi on the culture. I do understand. Really understand. Good. But Casemiro approve us and say yes. Yeah. It's just a number. That's all not a bubble. Ronaldo is 41 years. Age is just a number. And I'm it's like Oba Unimedu no Opa man when you said 10. Obono you na mention PM. Bubu wants to say sebi. No sit down fe. But on what do so na wudi to say they was sure aduane no. Ene de onima aduane no. Sanete. Now look at Casemiro. In the Manchester United team, this time around, top scorers no was 9 goals as a midfielder for Manchester United. Even Bruno Fernandes no more access no Casemiro say more goals there no. Do you understand? Now he's aging, but that idea ne intelligence ya de ball no nyine no wonya more ene ne aboa no Manchester team here dey good but me I am say when Kobe Manu abanyo mo ntiase a omo boy fa and now obeja Kobe Manu why dey
Kobe Manu so dey ka say want to win
dey be say coach no ba say no nim dia oye Rubu na Amorim dey wa bon che coach dia was say so because o ka say Kobe Manu no Bruno nche position ba kuma no nim dia oye look at this guy very young, promising player. Not one or rusty. Can you mean Fafina Quikas or Quankani?
Quadio Caso, yes, Quadio Caso.
Yamia and Fina Kuyanka Kumana Karak Yanko Poama, and one may you could be men who think Kwasuma, Kakwiko.
One another number 7.
Look at this guy, and almost 80 more touches. Now, probably now back in the recoveries, the ball retentions, maybe a hobby. And you have such a darling boy with Timu, like as only Bruno Conquacha position, Bruno the position about on your let you clearly see that coach no on him the way. And Ruben Amorindia come on, seeing Yanibi Besad Nabani as a pound bear 10 times, because you think Guruguno. And look at the quality of Kobe Menu. Very young, really fans way under 20.
Senator Cassidy can walk up.
But look at Andakarekano. I think the one of the best players are Thomas Tuchel and Sabeka for the World Cup. Kobe Menu, and he is proving. Unfortunately, should be very careful. How Kobe Menu is playing for Manchester, and we are waiting for 12th time of World Cup. And over and the Kuala Lumpur across the last game they played. So Kobe Menu, the qualities, name features already.
I'm not the numbers was.
Yes. Kobe Menu was too much excellent. And also into brand tentem. Casino to me bread, but you see him no about. Come on, look at the numbers. Almost 86 passing accuracy, 4 tackles attempted. Or winning come on, 4 tackles or winning or 4 passes into the final third or the mouth. Attempted takes ons of 5, 3 successful take ons of 5, 2 progressive careers, and 1 big chance created. Come on, let us come in. And we are telling me say, I got any Bruno Copra, so for Quantali. They always say, when people are Babama, or can say. Rubina Morin is saying, Coca be men was and also in the court. Now, her name by the Akoso. Come on, let's go. Yanko, the biggest game in the night. And you have bought Champions League game. We have final before final, and I think say supposed to be the final. Because you need to be PhD in Bayamoni game. Every very back Kofi. A 2 teams are produce one of the best games as far as UEFA Champions League is concerned this particular season. They are the 2 teams from born and they are giving us numbers. Look at Bayern Munich or Ramontadas in the Bundesliga. Even this weekend, when they were down by 3-0, we got the same Bayern Munich team or back 4-3 at 83rd minutes of Bundesliga. To watch out the quality of team affairs at Bayern Munich. Anyhow, exceptional offensively, middle, and the defensive aspect. With a company are redefining, we re-enshrine the team very well into the system of the European football. So I think say Bayern able PhD. You can never take anything out of the game, the entertaining aspect, the individual brilliances, the individual quality, the technical drills, the technical intelligence, the good passing, the running, the pace, the athleticism. You get out of this particular match and then you make. So playing against PhD. Questionable. Come on, a PhD. When you buy a boy club World Cup or Shano, and I buy a better Champions League on also Shano. Before that particular game, making the emphatic say, buy no big PhD, irrespective, because the man buy a team what won the most occasions against PhD, not PhD for any team anymore. A buying team and they are very solid. And when you look into the shape of this company, one line are facing any opponent, and you see by a team, you say. Any day you are playing, you need to work extra. You need to triple your energy. You need to triple your strength to have the good moment against Bayern Munich, irrespective. They came to Santiago Bernabeu, ever proving they are the best team in Europe. Because they sat to Alliance Arena, outside the matter for to also. And the Bayern team, they are very solid, defensive, midfield, and attacking. If the goalkeeper in the post, solid goalkeeper. Manu so Bayern team they have no fault in their team. Omini houses here attacking ability very good. Against PhD, the same prowess, the same energy Bayern for the same star, the same energy, the same athleticism, the same technicality. And once the team of fun say the party press the Francais amongst where the ever. It's like a burst of same feathers. They are going to flop together today. A team you know, who's on say, start playing a pet, technicality a pet, but coach Bako the only Jebri, Eche Bako, and among community, a different. Come on, let's go to the food. Let's talk about that particular football. I am for Bayern team of Antoa. The first thing we should everybody follow and say, they have a certain goalkeeper, push Nima. in as much as a shot stopper no kabra sanso ye sweeper and America ka Champions League no so betima judge ni here unya goalkeeper in difficult moment that goalkeeper can stand on his toes no more proving the qualities no more proving the excellences no more proving the unique features at round say why the best goalkeeper come for Champions winners from 2000 ever you will see some individual goalkeepers here another person of how good they are and you will line up near them now compare the two goalkeepers of PSG and Bayern Munich because you could clearly see some back with the more hapa that I've done for the Sabanov more ha compared to Manu Neuer could be who Manu near against Real Madrid or Santiago Bernabeu. That guy was top notch. Watch the quality, watch the experience on the field of play. In the goal post, the governor, on your chances to maybe I could put a better when Manuel were in the good position. Look at their center pair. I'm a center pair near Jonathan Ta, Dayo Pamecano, Ta from Leverkusen to Bayern Munich. Splendid. What am I? On no Pamecano partnership, no. Come on, for initially, now came in Jai. I know I brother friends are Benjamin Pavard. I'm on an elbow by no. Ta bayano we you me no nyina furu a obota Pamecano at 4 and 5 the left side no aya Conley Lema wa be Afonso Davies furu because of injury the right side Stanisic come on we Pierre de Swakevich abesen finfini and we boss Stanisic number 2 a we kemano na nim no de Swakevich the leader on a field of play experience always be the best teacher and I brother friends Alexander Pavlovich player no ya boy in 2018 come down Frankfurt maybe 5 years later will be a key figure in Bayern Munich team come down numero you get Serge Gnabry or Jamal Musiala above person Louis Diaz on the left side Michael Olise Harry Edward Kane as an attacker I will lead the attacking them so Bayern for lineup if nothing changes this is the players on which melody attacking good. That's it. Serge Gnabry replaces Abrante friend say sorry, Musiala replaces Serge Gnabry. Now let's go to my friends at PSG. Because PSG for them the consistent fullbacks. Nuno Mendes, Abrante Nuno Mendes and Ashraf Hakimi. Me do when you divert into the game. I'm friend from last season. That has been the consistent two pair. And no been amount for the battle for how consistent pair. To win Champions League, you need a consistent pair. I will say about 3 negative and positive. You hear? Marquinhos a negative when you need negative. Basadian. I wrote to the in fact. That's the Biomasa. Oh, we more than a bus, the Biom rotate. Oh, many consistent back. And you need to win. You need to get consistent. And to win, that's how it's supposed to be. Sanity. Last we man akwaji. This time Roman ebo. Upamecano Jonathan Ta man abo from day one about Bedru Zamari. But come out the neighbors to come rotate be 10. And a really gani militao. A militao Indian Hossin. A really gani did Hossin. On Bono Rancho man Bobby. So on money consistent pay. Ever get it. But no can be on tears and on over Contokalum team near the Babna. Look at them in the middle. Cobra consistent pay for Beru's back. When he is back, you get your trade in the midfield. Vitinha as an anchor of a detective girl room. Nenimuni Akrana said one sereno. Joe Neves, very fine player, and Fabio Uru. But I think said Munisa was think of bots in Emery. Because Fabio Uru buying Jay. But I'm sure that you're a tactical tricky. Nanimuni Cabra, a constant trade. A new Abra first one Dembele. These are the way they reach Aquaraskiria. It's a game, a game of individual qualities. A Hannah men, no Matanasi, no Marantene, a Diagon. Come let's go into the game. No. You could give me more. Mama pictures me. For Bayern 4, almost set up on a Tosumami. I tell my Bayern team a warm pan and say they have one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Manu Nui. And the Bayern 4 transit here almost start building up. Our second best keeper no Sancho sweeper no ebe send defenders in Infinity. No peer fullbacks in one way the echo. And the way Bayern Munich are building up, they get 2 central defenders. Dayo Pamecano on the left, Abrante Francis Jonathan Ta. No man no ebe send Infinity. So they become 3 back. 3 back keep on the same money 3. No appear the other place no am my the Aquaman. It sounds like 2 defenders but what you need to know. And 2-4-4. 4 midfielders, 2 pivot out, you get them just to Kemich Alexander Pavlovich. You know, your brother first Jamal Musiala, any other player anymore. Not true, not anyone. Michael Olise Hurricane na number 10 no I support Hurricane no my 4 that's their build up and you hear Manu no free goal post him abesem fifini between Abrefe Dayo Pamecano and Jonathan Ta e fifira omo initiate attack and omo first build up say they will start from Manu Nue no one no move play either so they call the left side of the defense or the right side and the buy team your team here present time because they always have more numbers centrally. In Fifini, you get more numbers because a 2-4-4 4 midfielders no minimum 2 pivots are Alexander Pavlovich and Joshua Kimmich. It's Bayern for start attacking here. Kobra almost started for actually when their goalkeeper Manuel Nuez in post. No mania. Almost a confused it's as a Manuel post in Muntino. More superiority on Fifini, so they become superior when they have Joshua Kimmich and Pavlovich. No more coming anymore. After some Manu I do win. The tactical adjustment is a song. Central box. Central box, and say they remain one player. They left one player in the central zone. And on the detective game, Sanya Falcono. And none of the type of players are Madu Nubino, a detector. A game controller, a Joshua Kimmich. Because Mama Arobi a circle Casino don't feel so Joshua Kimmich Jabon will feel for now. Cobra on a chair be a bone, Enfa. Either said Becqua left, Luidias, either said Becqua right, Michael Olise, or Becqua straight to Hurricane and to Guana. In a special more numbers will feel no. They reserve certain player about detecting the game, the direction of the game, the tempo of the game. How the game to switch left or right. Abraham said to Kimmich. It's called Bayern game biara. Joshua the working rate no soro because on the game the general out power. Oh, Fifini. In a smash of all Saudi, no more incentive passes. When your brother was allowed the power of a chap. On the near day and then the energy no one supporting Joshua Kimmich or break a chill lance and my Kimmich a free. Oh, Fifini. So I never copy your function so say. So we judge Joshua Kimmich and so undetected game, undetecting the tempo, undirecting how the game should be played. Kobra Ebia, near passes 3 Elko Michael Olise side. Unless Hurricane or Louis Diaz side down, a bit in your positive and fancy PG. So there should be man for how or bet me Joshua Kimmich a film. You know, conversation is say, Jao Bertina, any Joshua Kimmich. One they could take tea, a quick game, no matter what how born a mono. 17 and a day, only the body take the year because no one 2 or be on him passes, 3 or to move run the pocket spaces, and that game, Emma incentive passes, Emma desired way, can you take a scaria, Emma to me is but I know I have buying team at Joshua Kimmich and Equus Marie, Eddie Momo in the central zone. No, after so many central zone of Marino, the next thing I have rotational movement. Buying your team. Ultimate predicted one player on 8 balls and that's opening 8 balls. You can get 6th place in the opening 8 balls. Olise Baba, Hurricane Babechim, Musara Babekahon, Diaz Babekahon, Pavlovich Baba, or what between a Gorero Amana Sanzaba, and that's a Corin Lima. And to buy your team back in a small more individual players when they're very good. No, when they get into the 8 balls of opponent, and then one player pen echo. Now you could see the picture. They have 6 Bayern Munich players. The club or thrown a Serge Gnabry. Beyond Serge Gnabry, the last fullback now invited the same 50 game. And they have more loss in the opponent 8 balls. And none of the pressure bar. We turn your Bayern for Mary. But against Real Madrid, I got to a time and not press a Simado for us because no numbers, no one wait about now dorsal. And against PSG, I am sure they are going to do the same overload. LPL for 8 balls. And how PSG will stop them, we work on that particular aspect. Then they might acquire. Now the next one, I had the transition between shapes. Kubateba Koba and funny young one your partner say. Omu create spaces. I'm a place a phone call. What you buy a game piano? I observe on the left side of the attack. I benefit a Koran Lema. They be your phone because they create spaces are a bit my phone already. Wako. And that never go by from powerhouse or 2 and say their transition among creating nations from building in the central zone. You get only Lima or First Davis or found no cutting to the 8 numbers, no inverted one about stream, Listen, striker be or what? What about to team? So I think about PSG for should be very careful here. Say the shapes are buying for creative, especially on their left side of the attack. They are going to create enough shapes for the attackers or the fullbacks, invest to that particular play. No matter in the ball area. So PSG for should be very careful. How on better tackle? TFN say Bayern Munich. And the last one, I'm saying defenders nyadi. But I'm telling you, all defenders here, they have defensive shape.
Because I don't permit Simon for sale.
Yeah. Come on here. They have defensive shape. And the two, I'm 2 and 3. I'm on your week. Calling Lema and Stanisic, I'm on your week. Number 3, I'm 4 and 5 from Cover. I'm on science. Obedient because you're a tantasa. But the TMA who's someone yard then say, I'm on more of processing and I'm more of attacking. And there be a much you want to expose it. I can't. Yes. I'm calling baby. Because I'm calling my Rebecca for to defend 2 defenders. Because they have the Manon new film from a same Ramon. And the ones are back out Pamecano. And I'm afraid to Tantan. Now calling him, and Stanisic, I call him. I got to put a mess for no. And when you want to buy before defenders in Yadi, but not on my Yadi. On my Yadi, pa. But there be a see much here, only to recommend them. And then I did about home. And the one say, I did about with a company son, so say, he is going to play against one of the best attackers in Europe. You are going to play against Osman Dembele. You are going to play against Koita Kwaraskelia. You are going to play against Dizarudwe any day. We will press this switch or submit my shit. And I never compare for you, palm, a high press. And then, maybe they can press Bayern Munich. I'm a multi-million commanding baby. And so many commanding baby bam. Omunya more numbers or Mesford. But I'm sure, say, with a company managed the lessons, no give you mono. I'm on a fullbacks in Kobe. For so unrestricted, also will stay Stanisic and Lema. They will stay behind the full and the 2 central back. No matter my man. Come, what we say, Bayern for tactical adjustment. And on tactical method, we game a bit my no, we are. We play the 1 versus 1 individual play. Yeah, we want to take the decision on a field of play. Come and go PSG. So go PSG team in one. Adiyia acquire hallmark. How almost starting game no. Adiyia acquire PSG for the uniquely say. Maybe a chum. So mo almost started pass no more to through.
Almost started a cabo.
Yeah. Chelsea game yebi. Omo born to through.
A possible am
just only the intra. The don't yes and say they need to squeeze the opponent on his own way because of the high press. And so what born to through no more place in the America abesion so. And the deba ko from hallmark or trademark a high press. Barca for press it. But PSG for more pressing more than Barcelona. Against PSG. Omo pressing ya mam keep mistake. Against Chelsea. Okay, against Chelsea, sorry. Okay. Jorgensen. Oboboman disadvantage deflecting one of my blood vessel can skill on net. They press. And the deba ko PSG for more money pan say. Omo attack straight no. Disadvantage. Kwaraskelia and Dembele. Got twice also. I want to show so one. You made a mistake. Across Chelsea SM. 2. Press Baba also. 3. When you're more decisive. They have individual players are very good in the middle. They have Adiyia in the middle. They have Neves in the middle. The Zinembri or middle and not Fabiru or middle. Who can hold on the ball, dictate the game. And the time on your bow also no ball is about 12, and that time they get the moment to punish you. And Adiyia Kwene, you could play the game you say. They are going to press Upamecano. They are going to press Jonathan Ta, and they will press Ababe Kola Lema and Stanisic. And to come back to Kola Lema and Stanisic ain't no more money because I'm pressing no, and you're zone pressing. And 1 versus 1 pressing. And the picture now, obey so and when things like this happen now, ultimate space and decide it, ultimate space and detect it, or back and so. And then I never compare from my form when you say they are going to press them. You know, Usman Dembele, Kevicha Kwaraskelia, and Dizarudwe on the pressing zone. After some more press, they start to have ruthless finishing. Omo finishing no, yam predicted bago for. Bonkum shaman ye. kwabra ni first man ye ana centrally omo say e dey play for no omo for this new ruthless ono ye ka say bia ball no kwala skiri e kwatotwe agwasa da bi obetime invert da ban pinfini obetime direct shot Dembele betime direct shot ana so be invert enti adwuma ba ko Pamecano be ye ne nepa won Jonathan Tah say the central zone of the 8th boss no come they should be mindful, they should be very careful whenever PSG fund they are attacking because they have one of the best individual players offensively. The same applies to PSG. Only say any day will give you that headache. And the ball ready to come in no come the game of attacking fluidity. Two teams in obia energy, obia technical intelligence any baby. And come matching one player of PSG no. Come expose your back line because offer Ousmane Dembele Kwalaskili Asimini offer Kwalaskili Dizadu Asimini come the game when you come no a game obia nim ye good so that I copy for uniqueness come have ruthless finishing omo nyere hwe ho they ase won I connect any other back kwa ye be hwem now after ruthless finishing no they have individual players over my team mu a kwabana yi omo ne players also figure out so be you my friend. The first one is Dembele. The first one is Hakimi. So we football. Now a technical eye. You see say juma na obi bayen if you be so na bo be so. Player back who inverting ye pa Hakimi. Two no man sa. Obo so dan 10-10 one. And that's supposed to na central zone. Ono and the better ball free betting ho. No decided how a born yan fanko. And in the game never question. Just what came at other friends Salary na Pavlovich. And that player move on quiet Betina. Cobra Hakimi. Ever use the pocket spaces, no? Every team one and decide is a bono. Young Franco left and I am Franco right. Cobra and the final delivery into the opponent side of Diano. Most often, I am free Betina on ever. I am free Asra Hakimi one ever. Or pace. Or that threat is a so can hold a near thing. Obeti no run with the ball and on my safety passes are come and to come and play back wa omo no mo wen ye I Asra Hakimi we Asra Hakimi free wa because something ambidextrous player we ambidextrous come do here nyankopon na attack no Lionel Messi no ambidextrous o kad 9 minutes boom obetwen Michael Olise ambidextrous o kad 9 minutes boom obetwen and the players of ambidextrous no so versatile wana yen tackle man yeni oso man kunimu no suro no be kire e player baya Ousmane Dembele kobra wa ambidextrous ni na me ni adwuma wa versatile about 10 about 11 about 9 about 7 and is such a player kobra yenya no your money space there is a hurricane dey be kobra your money space we won hurricane unya no kra no attack kobra we won hurricane he look at the picture. How is that? Three defenders in the new. Dembele. Only in one. Mama, another picture. I'm saying something. Dembele ni. Original 3 defenders in over the central zone. But just second about today. Dembele no one come like what's a question so. And Dembele ni a player. You're stopping on one position. When you play back, all stopping Asiano. Come on, no control. And the play back when I forward Jumaya on one panel. I was one Dembele. Were versatile, positionally, come everywhere. Dembele is there.
And this is well, and then I'm having as a fan of
for any. So Dembele ni a player aqua, and the way in so like I say, be a uncle over 20 more than the 80 box in him. And come Dembele a player aqua, attackers and and I'm telling you, so mouse space 1-2 which means number 3. Utana penalty. Number 4, the finishing ability na come increasing more. And the Dembele play be now no. Hey, what develop it? Obi I heard Dembele in the last season. Obi I heard Dembele now. So Dembele become one of the best players now in the European Champions League. And then the say, you can Michael Olise or Bayern Munich, by Ousmane Dembele. Come on, we are the next player. Eh ne. Sabayan for you no man stop on by some everything. No more white sheet before to man. Player back up. O wa senso de makoma kon 9. E wo no ho. Asenso de 9 no. O de nyina be ma. Number 1, the personality. How we possess it. No one jibbo under pressure. E be tinya dia. Number 2, the positional awareness. Baby, I will judge ball. I'm a born baby, I want to call on quantity. And the comma P team media. Oppo. Play back one game real decisiveness. I job at Tinkwa. About 8 at the same time. About 10 at the same time. About 6 at the same time. Because 6 no money say. Sebetinya, I Maquinos, I know a portrait bois. Almost probably the born ascendance. I'm the first person bid up. Bettina on the jibbo between the two center backs. No, the one I couldn't. And to a dear, none never sabaji. It doesn't seem Emery and a Fabian Wu and Savage the body at the core. And to play back one by a misfits of Pavlovich and then the Swakemich, Jamaru Sierra, or moving ye pano, Bettina. On detective bono. Someone detective bona, Obama inserted passes, obey creative awareness, obey creative chances, obey delay games. No, when we say the players in are available, you want to pass now the outcome that the physical mobility, Ujaye, Etibono, a diverting ye, a creating ye, a defense splitting passes, a mubia or the border with them, and the last one a technical quality. Kwabana. Adeba you want to say ball control. Say pressure, I want to so on a control game. No. Why is a Pedri Pepe? To a Pedri with Barcelona, say Kunimia Dra, Pedri Jiba, with Jinaso. What's how a ball near Friday and Vanfa. And no any idea between a bed park. So come on the game we know individually. Or be your best. I'll bet you decide how a game bet my akko. But who really in area? No, but some individual players that are going to park in the first individual is Michael Olise. Obia Shebi, do a year, and it's a remote in the both flexion. And the next player we are going to watch is Osman Dembele and Kevita Kwaraskira. These are the three. Because the game that day, frankly speaking, this game is very, very tough. I'll park the praise the France. But the last time they met, Bayern Munich beat them 2-1. And this time around, they are going to play. Head to head, Bayern Munich had voted than PAG. In their last 5 games, they have winning back up. And then that's the quality of Bayern Munich team. Because a game of equal sizes, after be idea defensively, attacking aspect, midfield battle. Because a game winner, a team to win, will win the game in the midfield. Because who create you anywhere and will meet my dash. Pierre for the Buffy and Ambawi. Pierre Buffy. Come on, give me a bad day. Give me a bad day. Papa, to predict who to win this game bad day. Papa. Who to win this game very difficult. Very, very, very difficult today. So wait my practice straight. Say Pierre the best by ammunition. But I gave you 2.5. A goal should be Pierre. A team to win. Across the game, I don't know. Makasa be brave, but prediction I did, mommy. Combine to think I say our question. And the Pierre is think I say my question. So who is going to win the game? I think the qualification by next round. And the young qualification, you need to qualify next. The ABN game with much time. Maybe draw game today. Yes. Even the qualification, no Alliance Arena. Who to our Istanbul, whatever, no Budapest, one, Alliance Arena next week. Come on, my many game will draw ready. But over 2.5 draw game, you get 2 teams to be as go our park and so. But slight chance for PAG because they are playing with Park the Press. It's a double chance PAG. Okay. Or this particular game.
Mate, when I see a power, I'm not fear na imeti fear and come over the man say, Mimpe division one club in your mouth.
I'm no day.
A coach.
Division one.
So, what manus in a post,
could have got my intimate. Mom school team video. Mom school team video and limit my coach. Nyanduru kotoko juma division one kura nyanduru sa
tibia coast for you
be a coach for ni bi and they meet my build team so na me na team score but still be answer me
school
when the experiment masa experiment that me bomb a man me bomb 7 obra now bishop ko genesis Cecilia from Kubomu says na so mpa boot ni anya na mo just train
Asabia
enya kasa za agro ne for mama 5 matches me lose bi to dey be ma no oba
So you
separate before.
It's as good to say something. My father say it be someone the court. Omo baba serve as good. Letter. Team na aba foforo no. As good no. Omo baba because one, mo use some logo. Two, omo sa for mutin. And was san kobo fa. Enti nyame atuma. For now as good team no. Joshua so say what the team no baba ko. O dey no ho appear any. Sorry team no. Until your omo baba serve omo letter.
Ade the ohweso of river.
So was wa.
And a team ni use of river.
Oh was.
We are brother ni pagina na. We say bibini we typical bibini.
I will say no one saka one. Team ni team na ma use no. Omo ka che man fi. Ebiem team no so niam na e be say logo na ma use cause
we no
logo no
as good na nkasa na omo hene. O so omo we. Mo boy leg be. Omo assassin good tete de na ewe he. Mo boy division 2 and division omo hene. Where is the team operating?
Say team ni je no. Cause every corner chi kwa can be say I commit me but as much training myself but we tell my way so chemu na de my na was no kono different cause we dey no born than also no na da be na so and we so no eda e born so da na ase nti logo different and we no ko dey be deep on the other so different and
the money different class more than Ashanti Good SC and we FC Ashanti Good nti
so that's we pay
moto no so nya pay
first dey
aboaka se adanseman nti omo point ne dey
do we point
me hu so bibini adwene
sir
fine you team ene adi motum se makoye bet ne apam ene obi afa ne team ene wo se me nsa afa maboase ediri na ekoye na me fa diri ne mede e me replace na oboase nkoso yakoye ni and why and what promote the background promotion about like ni ma all the court is an young choman sign and as you know like sometimes be ni wa want na say young choman sign and I know money what should we do to them and I end moto mu bi no it will be a baby need there oboase na na ba oboase so you need to work with them because we are the team into me like ni bi team na egu so we mu na nya akudo ni aba and we kura bom ko to free baby na mo ne bae ana mo so mo pese edin ni begu nti mo fa edin kakra de ana we kura ma some adjustment ni amendment bi odin o de ni Ashanti Good SC ana we SC Ashanti Good fine o for class as we ni so edin ni epe o matiase o mo ba ko ba nipa na kasa sit them down or allow them o mo ra na ase say ni say mo ntra say na mo nka mo na mo nye boase team yi na we are the court no sabi mintiase bibini ento de bia jumboni too much nto ma onyan kwa body division 1 bra ba after ba so the court ko okodi injansa na beto no so anazo ko ede we enkusi aga bibia ni wa epe there's nothing seen over there bibia ni wa epe nti wo munya o mo na nkra no mbo why ombo no mo nkwohwe a omo mde kumase me kotoko game ni bi bo mo pompo Ashanti Good 04 has come to stay in the Ghana Premier League and they will play the league no matter what people do omuti nyahwe commenting say for my story for baby now my say Katongo for be power Mr. Ochiri doctor no say obene be the CEO chief executive officer for them any bad cause for the two press club no a contract contractor is a constructor was one high omo yi kwa no contractor engineering for bi and obey club president oh yes or some contracting company. Oh, I don't know. So for the president, media might not be with you. I never. Oh, Cabra. But I want to be needed. Maybe I'm
scanning the man not to throw Sangarat when he's a cabiai or between no business covering. Call Evamonska. Yamawiska. I don't know, Madrid, I had any. To go to Galamad, yet necessary insanity. The Frontier Press, Yabaye, club president, I as a suffrage. Professor that's right. Oh, so to get it here. Mr. Muncha, what am I watching? Fanto. Dachi asem.
Dachi bia ni ho. Dachi bia ni ho.
Si wo kwa de.
Wadumbonu wotiri wo. Wadumbonu wotiri. Wadumbonu wotiri. Ana pen me wadumbonu wotiri. Ose you see hard for no. E come on kono. Na ko di me jadam san ko be season na wi na say enu ngase apoto. Katongo o Katongo na na adumbonu wotiri twe free no. Oh, Adiyia be no. O se ni saa na atọ kat kuruko free Africa bu nkwana wanye leg ape ampa wanye leg kuruko free Africa bu tete mona abro pepepe de na munye saa de na mubenya ko bra de na mubenya wata so a wo de kotoko bonfo nko na ape David be obai be bobo kotoko ana amane mo ani na bobo na ka ze ense be na bana bobo
me ka se se yo
de do ke do be se do ke ko wanda ko kotoko wo kotoko do akumaso wo this is your start ko go na do akumaso kotoko do akumaso na do nya kotoko ba
o se mo